Hey guys, welcome. You're watching the Vero G Spot Radio Show with your host, Vero G. We have a great show for you guys today. Usually we start a little later, but I understand people scheduling, so we're going to make it work today. So, in a few minutes, we're going to have a lovely guest here. She's an artist by the name of Gemini, and we have a couple of things we're going to talk about her music and projects and all that's and done. So, we are excited here in the show. First time here as well, so you already know. So, prior to that, as you guys know how we do, before anything, we are being seen also on Twitch, on YouTube Live, and also on Facebook Live. So you guys want to share, like, how we're doing the show here. I appreciate your feedback, all that said and done. Also, we're open to the chat as of now. So chat is open. If anybody has any questions or any comments or anything you want to add to the show, you're more than welcome to do so. Actually, I got to fix that flyer up there in a minute. I'll tell you why. So officially, let me put that with announcements. Let me put that on. So we're getting right into announcements, everybody. Also, I forgot to put the QR code. I usually do that first on the show. So let me put that quickly on here. If you guys want to contribute or help any way possible for the show, any contributions possible to help keep it running, we truly appreciate that wholeheartedly on the show here. So if you guys want to help, hey, the QR code is right there on the screen. And you know how we do here on the show. So yes, excited. So let's get it. All right. So with that in mind, let's get into announcements, everybody. Let me get right into that segment. And we have a great show. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. It's a beautiful today this week. Hopefully it won't be too crazy weather-wise. So you know how we do. All right, with that, so let's get right into announcements. Yes. Take it away, Bob.
Here, you're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show, and it is part of the announcement segment. So definitely come check out updates and much more.
Thank you, Bob. Appreciate that. You already know. Yeah, so with that in mind, let's get right into announcements. The first one, I think I didn't do the flyer. Actually, all right, so let me put it up here. So apparently, as you guys know, we are on Wednesdays, wrong days. We're officially on Fridays and Sundays. Sometimes I have no guests, so I go on do a show without guests. So it depends on the week. But for most part, we usually do Fridays and Sundays, but we just change. I have to update the flyer. I did, but I have to put the new one on here. So apparently we're going to do an hour earlier because that tends to be like 2 or 3 hours and I'd be tired and I need to get some rest. So with that in mind, we're going to do a little earlier. As you guys know, I put the announcement ready as of late last night. So instead of 8, we 7. So we have a little more time to, if you're at home or you're chilling or you just on your, YouTube or you're on Facebook, whatever, you can just tune in earlier and enjoy the show. Oh, that's it. So it was one of the announcements I want to make, but I'll make an update on one too. I have to take this one down. So you guys already know. Yes. So let's see what we got on announcements on here, guys. So you guys know I want to update because I have a chance to promote this yet. But as you guys know, I will be honored to be one of the speaking guests on this upcoming event happening in this month of May. As you guys know, it's called the Wrongful Conviction Day, and it'll be on May 23rd. I believe this will be up in, I think, Westchester. I'm not mistaken. I'm not for sure. But yeah, I'll be there. As you know, I'm running a candidate for assembly here at District 74. So I'm honored to, speak with myself and Mr. Jason Murillo is running for state senate. And, talk about this awareness of, as you guys know, this is a really big deal. It's been happening for many years, especially in the law enforcement and how the courts, unfortunately, sometimes they do have mistakes. So with that in mind, we got to really address this. And with that said, I'm honored to be here. As you see here, we have Keith Hansen, who is a part of the I think if I'm mistaken, I call it the NIP, which is called the National Innocence Project. And we got a few other people there as well, Ron and a few other people as well on the flyer. So it's a free event, so if you'd like to come through, all information on the flyer. I will start soon to promote this very soon on my platforms and hope to see you guys there as well. Yes, so that's one of the announcements on here. Also, guys, the April issue is out for some time now. May issue will be pushed back a little bit. Will be out soon, so stay tuned for that. But April issue was last month issue, by the way. Definitely go check that out. You can check it out at www.madcloud.com. So definitely support that. You could just type up Vero G Spotlight Magazine, and you'll see that issue and other previous issues I have released also as well. So I appreciate your support with that said and done. Also, like I said again, you already know. I just mentioned a few minutes ago here on the show, I am running for assembly for this district, which is District 74. So again, that is all information down the screen. if you'd like to contribute any way possible for my campaign, you can do so at www.verogforny.com. Again, that is www.verogforny.com. Anything, I appreciate your support. Those who've been contributing, thank you so much. But if anyone out there want to support, I appreciate you guys so much in advance for that as well. Yes, but last but not least, on announcements. Yes, this weekend, everybody, thank you so much. Made it on the top 10 this week. You know, I'm number 10, which I'm honored. I'll take it for my song Rompe Mi Corazón, and that's on the Latin category. So again, if you guys want to vote for myself or the lyrics, or anyone on here as well, you can do so at www.ldmradio.com/vote. I am on the Latin category, as you see there, for Rompe Mi Corazón. Rompe Mi Corazón, forgive me. Also for the pop category, My Anxiety. And also for myself and real lyrics for the hip hop category for No Hope, just on No Hope. So we appreciate your votes. Thank you guys for that. I want to say thank you. And let's keep the numbers up. Let's keep the votes up, baby. Let's go. You already know. So yes. So that was it for announcements. Yes. Ooh. Okay. I almost forgot about this. See, my mind's everywhere today. So I do have officially a new promotional flyer here for the Vero G Spotlight magazine. As you guys know, I've been going hard and strong. I think this will be the 7th year of this publication that has been released. That's how many years I've been doing this. And I'm honored to, make a little promotional flyer and put it out there so people know about it. And again, if you like to also just went out here, would like to be on the June issue, I have already openings for that. So if you want to contact me on there, you're more than welcome to do so. Also, guys, if you want to be a guest on the show, you're more than welcome to contact me. If you want to find me, you can find me on my Instagram, which is @officialverog. Again, if you'd like to be on the show, you have a story, or also you don't have talent and you want to express that on the show, you're more than welcome to contact me on my Instagram and let's make that happen. So that was it for announcements officially. I was like, wait a minute, I know some things I have to add. Sometimes I'd be forgetting. Like, I have these brain farts sometimes. I'm like, what's going on today? Yeah, I have this weird moment sometimes. So let's see what else quickly I wanted to add. I added it here, but I want to add it one more time. Let's see. Also, quick sign up. Tired. It's early in the morning for me. You guys can also volunteer. Thank you for my volunteers, by the way. They have been phenomenal for my campaign. Been pushing, going to doors, like working with them with the petition. Everything is just amazing. So thank you guys so much for your support wholeheartedly. If you also want to volunteer as well, any possible way for my campaign, you can follow my Instagram or my Facebook or my website if you want to like to partake, there or so. I appreciate any support. So I appreciate that if you guys can. That's said and done. Also, again, quickly on here, let me see. Double check here. We are going to, yes, I was like, double check, wait a minute, what's going on? I had like a whole bunch of stuff here. Yes, again, like I said, if you want to follow me, you can do so on my Instagram, which is @officialverog. And I'd love to have you there. To follow my stuff, I'll follow back. And if you'd like to be a guest on the show, or you'd like to be in a magazine, or like to come on an in-person show, you're more than welcome to do so on the show. Also, want to add one more time here. I forgot to put that on the screen. Forgive me. Let's see. Where is that at? Oh, here it is. Okay. So again, if you'd like to be in our Monday show, which is at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, that's called the Drive Talk Show. Myself and real lyric. Wow, wrong guy. DJ Lama, I'm tired, by the way. And he's so sleep. Anyway, myself and DJ Lama, and again, that's live at WPAT 9:30 a.m. And yeah, like I said, all information is on the screen there. If you'd like to be a guest on that, just contact me and we'll take it from that point on. So you guys already know about that. So just wanted to add that before I forget, because like people just start be adding and I'm like forgetting, like what happened here, Yeah, that's interesting. So again, you're watching Vero G, Spotlight Radio Show, your host Vero G. And we have a great show for you guys today, so stay tuned. And we're also going to talk about a couple of things on the show here. When it comes to this month, as you guys know, we always talk about different awareness. We're going to talk about later in the show, but this month we are going to focus on, which is called, I believe it's here. All right, statistic. I hope I said it right. Statistic, or forgive me. There's like a whole bunch of names here, so I'm looking at the word. Cystic Fibrosis Awareness Month. Sorry, I'm very tired. Yeah, not usually the morning, so I got my water to keep me going for now. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna talk about that later on today in the show. And all that stuff. So we're gonna be right back. We're gonna take a quick break here. And again, you're watching the Vero G Spider Show. We host Vero G. And if you like the show, you can like, comment. You know, chat is open, and we'll have a little bit of guests here in a few minutes actually, and all that stuff done. So I'm very excited for that. And we'll be right back, and we'll take it from there. All right, guys. So we'll play a little video, a couple of videos for you guys, and we'll be right back. All right, stay tuned. Also know, vote for us. Real Lyrics is on No Hope, featuring myself, Vero G, on the hip hop category. You can vote for us at www.ldmradio.com/vote. Also, I'm under the pop category for my anxiety. Also, on the land category for Rompe Mi Corazón. Vote once a week for us, guys. We appreciate your support. We love you, our amazing supporters and followers. Continue to vote once a week. Let's continue being that top 10. Let's make it happen, baby. And we'll see you then. Take care. Well, give me a minute. I was making sure we got everything situated. But again, that is the video clip you see there. Yeah, this is really weird. I've been having some weird things happen in my phone sometimes. And I'd be like, what's going on today? It's weird. But again, that was the video clip. Y'all saw that right now with myself. And just, yeah, y'all vote, people. Vote, vote, vote. Let's get the votes going. Yes, y'all too savvy. So with that in mind, we're going to do a 2 music break right now while we wait for our guest to come on. And again, we have a few tunes. Big shout out to OMF Posse for we played this song like 2 weeks already. Now we're on the 3rd week. Big shout out to him. Let's see, we have that here. Music break. Where did it go? I just saw it here. Big shout out to OMF Posse. We're gonna play. It's called "Give Me the Microphone." Big shout out to artist Stanley Rage featuring Laura Dorian on "Life on the Edge." Big shout out to MCV. We're gonna play this video in a few minutes. And yeah. So with that said, we'll be right back. You're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. Your host, Vero G. We're waiting for our guests to come on soon, and we'll keep you guys in a few minutes on here. So we'll be right back. Hope you guys enjoy the show. Yes, you already know. We'll be right back.
Get your money up. That's what you better do. Yeah, yeah. I could fall back and still be ahead of you. 3 jobs and a nigga still struggling. It's hard to do right and keep from drug smuggling. Money's getting low, shit can't last like this. I'd rather walk looking at these gas prices. A nigga too young to be feeling this old. In January the world never got this cold. Real shit, what you supposed to do when your bills and rent is way overdue. I know most of you can relate to that. Money coming slow, my bills can't wait for that. Damn, I hate the fact we still in poverty. So much shit in my way, success is hard to see. Being broke ain't meant for me. The streets is too tense for me. This rap shit is meant to be. I do it with intensity. Niggas love to fall back when I fall through. When I level up, don't expect me to call you. New day, but still the same shit for me. Man, it's 9 to 5, life ain't it for me. Get your money up, that's what you better do. I can fall back and still be ahead of you. New day, but still the same shit for me. That 10 to 20 life ain't it for me. Get your money up, that's what you should do. So we can all make it out the hood too.
Feel like El Chapo in my city, imported and slipping, smoking and sniffing, road to riches, went gold in the kitchen. Came up from bandos, letting grams go, trafficking weight, package run late, test and skate, move half out of state. They said one day you be a legend, I already am. Fucking your bitch with the world in the palm of my hand. Product demand, I make millions off pots in the pans. Plotting we blam, get GoFundMe, 30 shots from sedans. Profits advance, blocks get ran, we don't stop till it's grand. Around my way they say I'm crazy, I probably am. Built from the nothing, I ain't budging, securing the spot. Ever go broke, we back hitting links, heating up pots.
New day, but still the same shit for me. Man, it's 9 to 5, life ain't it for me. Get your money up, that's what you better do. I can fall back and still be ahead of you.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. He's living life on the edge with the gun in his hand, thinking he's invincible and this is at his command. No more dreams of college, no more hopes to drive, just a gangster's life where survival's the only drive. He's got the streets on lock, but his soul is on fire, a product of the ghetto where the system's a liar. He's trapped in a cycle of the violence and pain, a gangster's life where the only way out is to listen up, ya all. I got a story to tell about a youngin' who fell victim to the gangster spell. Thought he was a boss, but he was just a pawn in the game of life, and that's where the stakes are gone. He traded books for bullets and his future for fame. Now he's running wild, he's against the claim to shame. Mama's tears are falling as he's lost his way. From the classroom to the streets, a gangster's life is hell. His mama cries, tears falling like a rain. Her baby boy lost to the streets, forever in vain. He won a motherfucking fame. He won a motherfucking fame. He won a motherfucking fame. Yo, yo, yo.
Grew up around rats, roaches, syringes, crack valves, hair wow, closet of hand-me-downs and wax styles. He lost a ton of sleep, didn't have a ton to eat. Penny candy a treat, if you lucky, cream of wheat. He was dumb poor, no toys, dumb bored. Mom was a drug whore, landlord was a slumlord. Coming up was so tough, but it made him so rough. Cool with having no stuff, he didn't really know enough. Product of that east side project. You been robbed a few times, he ain't been robbed yet. Money no object, in the hood he's a star. 22 in the ball, prospector play a part. 40 had him youngins run up on you and spray your car. When it come to heroin, he got that La Brea tar. Residue on the scale, federals on his trail. Facing a 2 to 12, circling in the
Only
cell.
his mama cries, tears falling like a rain. Her baby boy lost to the streets, forever in vain. He won a motherfucking fame. He won a motherfucking fame. Yo, yo, yo. He thinks the underworld is empty, evil at its peak, robbing gas stations, guns strong on time to speak. Filling buckets as Benjamin's living life on the edge. Later tonight he's at the strip club, money his pledge. Buying bottles and blow, thinking his life is a breeze. Bitches surround him but his conscience is freeze. Police got him on radar, he's a target, no surprise. Clip club, the sound of his demise, his heart stop, no lies.
City lights flicker but his story's done. Another soul lost, another mother with none. The streets stay hungry, the cycle repeats. A gangster's life ends on these concrete streets.
Give me the microphone. 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 We bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone. We bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone. We bout to tear it up. We bout to tear it up. We bout to ride it rough. Give me the microphone. We bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone. We bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone. We bout to tear it up. We bout to tear it up. We bout to tear it up.
I'm tired of chasing money, I done lost a lot of weight. Had some homies that I rap with, but some of them passed away. I got money on my mind, I ain't got too much time. I'm trying to make $1, hide a nickel and a dime. I rap to the beat, trying to make ends meet. And I ain't gotta go through people who don't look like me. We about to take back hip hop. How you gon' do that? Everybody ain't got it, everybody can't rap. And I need somebody, and I need somebody to stand by me, so you better
give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. We bout to tear it up, we bout to ride it rough. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. We bout to tear it up, we bout to tear it up.
The OMF about to drop the spot, dropping dope rhymes that make the music that we drop. Time to teach you a lesson. Check the verses, the classes in session. OG's back to set the record straight. You checkers, we checkmate. Step aside, real OGs command the stage. Look at TV, look at the magazine. We on the front page.
Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. We bout to tear it up. We bout to ride it rough. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. We bout to tear it up. We bout to tear it up.
We coming with the hits, we just don't stop. It's the music that just don't quit. We step to the plate, you ain't seen nothing yet. It's never too late. Oil method, put you on blast. We put you on the death flow, knock you on your ass. Give me money and your title. The rap game is all about survival. The game has changed, rappers dying young and we still feeling the pain.
Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. We bout to tear it up, we bout to ride it rough. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. We bout to tear it up, we bout to tear it up.
Let me show you how it's done. Boy, you know I ain't the one. When I'm on the mic, I shine like the sun. Keep moving and sticking. It's getting hot up in the kitchen. It's sinister, boy. You know the one the world's been missing. Ain't no homies like the one I got. We get money and build a generation of wealth. My name is Sinister, boy, and ain't nobody else. You better give me the microphone and leave me alone, cause it's sinister. And I'ma take you on home like a home run hit. On third base, everybody going in and I'm out.
Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. We bout to tear it up, we bout to ride it rough. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. Give me the microphone, we bout to tear it up. We bout to tear it up, we bout to tear it up.
All right, guys, welcome back. You're watching the Vero G Spider Radio Show. Your host, Vero G. We just had a quick music break here on the show, so big shouts to artists we played tonight or later on. I'm used to doing the show at nighttime, so I had to rewire my brain for a little bit. So yes, you know I'm excited. Again, we'll play music break later on the show, as I said. So you guys already know. So with that said, we have our guest in the building. I'm so excited. Again, I just love having amazing talent on here, and when it's the first time, it's special to me because it's like, yay, it's just kind of excited. That kind of excitement kind of vibe going on there. So with that said, I guess it'll be our first time having the lovely artist Jemini, and let's do it the warm welcome way. Let's give it up. Yes, first time here on the Vero G Spotted Radio Show with your host, Vero G. Let's get up for artist Jemini. Hello, my love. How are you?
Hi, hello. Hi, everybody. Hi. It's lovely meeting you. It's lovely being here and having this opportunity. So thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. I love the yellow, so it's bringing the brightness right now, by the way.
Yeah. I had to, perk myself up for the day.
No, you're good. Don't worry about it. You're good. So are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Awesome. So the viewers right now or later on, who is Jemini?
Well, Gemini is a feeling. Gemini is an experience. Gemini is just, that person that if you don't know how you feel, if you don't know like where to go, what questions to ask, you just come to me. I'm a great advice giver. I'm multifaceted, and I hold space for you to be able to confide in me and also be able to vibe with my music,
I love that. And just before we continue on, I heard some of your stuff, and I was like, yeah, I'm loving the kind of vibe. We're gonna talk about it in a few minutes, of course.
Yeah.
And we're gonna also play our new song that's out now. It's called "Take a Minute," and also we're gonna bring a throwback to. It's called "Layers," which I love, by the way. So we got you. We got you. You already know, girl, how to make sure get a little extra in this.
Come on now.
Yes, you already know. So, so a bit about yourself. Let's go into before the music side. Like, what kind of inspired you to tap into that world?
Honestly, I was very creative as a kid. Like I used to paint, and I used to do a lot of poetry. I was in a lot of poetry competitions, and my pen game has always been very good and very crafted. And I just like to sing. I used to do cover songs, sing for the family and things like that. But I had like enormous stage fright. So I was like being an artist or a star. Like I was like, it's too much, So I put it down. But then, as I got older and I was continuing to write and realizing that, even though I wasn't an adult yet, but I was still going through real life problems, I was like, and putting it on pen and paper, I was like, like this is still very good like things. And again, it was still poetry, but I was like, this is still really good to have in my back pocket and to use. And the first time I heard a beat that I was like, okay, I could maybe do something here, and I put one of my poems on it, I was like, oh wow, like this is really good. And then like the more I practiced learning what my voice sounded like other than just singing covers and things like that, I was like, oh, like this is actually something that I can practice and take time to learn and really fine tune so that my music can sound like what it does today.
Yes, yes. And I just gotta add to that as well. Everybody don't know poetry is originates to songwriting. So you're definitely right about that. Yes. Yeah. So I love it. I'm gonna do this. I had to put it in there.
Thank you.
Are you welcome? I love that word, by the way. So I could relate so much to what
Yeah.
you
Yeah. And honestly, like I used to, when I first started writing music, because it is hand in hand, but in my poetry is definitely a lot different than my music. And I took a step back from poetry because I didn't feel as connected to it when I was writing music. But then I went to a friend of mine, shout out Nanu's Gallery. I went to her first poetry event, and that was the first time in like since I think the last time I had wrote a poem I was like 17 or 18. So since this year I wrote poetry for the first time, no, last year, and now I'm like writing poetry again. And whenever I write a song, I'm writing a poem, So it's nice to get back in there. And because I always used to really like, the poetry where like empowerment, like when the people you would watch it and they would like, it would really make you feel something. That's
like
how,
spoken word.
yeah, like spoken
I
word.
knew yeah.
Spoken word is my favorite form of poetry. And like I don't produce that, but that is what inspires me when I write my poetry, and that's like the intention I have behind it. Whether I'm writing about like my cat ate my food, whatever. So it really does like unlock something else in me, and then I'm like, okay, boom, I have that already off my chest. Now let me go finish a song or put a little bit more of the intention in the rest of my music.
I love that. And let me tell you something. It's not wrong when you do it with the poetry. And I give you, look, I give you a salute to that, because sometimes you have those days when you write, you're like, I'm going to just write, look, I just took a fart. Let me write about a poem. It's like the silliest things. And I love it because it expresses who you are. And then, you could transfer it depending how you put it together. But, I love it. And it's self-expression. So,
because I was in a function like last week, and I was writing a song about like to get off your phone in places, and like you're always like basically picking up a bottle, trying to like hide behind whatever else while you're waiting to get back on your device, which is an addiction. And I was in the function writing that, and I was like, yeah, I gotta get home. Gotta get home.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's a big one up for a lot. Like since we have phones and they came into our hands. Yeah.
Get away. It's like I can't even leave the house without my phone and my headphones. It's like you need, but what the key thing, phone, keys, wallet. And if you don't got that, you can't leave nowhere.
No, you're right about that. But that's cool though. Like you said, you wrote like a piece to it. In a sense, a lot of people could relate to that as well.
Gotta put that out there.
No problem. So let's go back to the music side. So let's talk about your song now. That's out now. Let me double check now. It's called Take a Minute. Let's get into that. How did you get into that concept?
Well, I had got out of a relationship, and I was, trying to get back on the dating scene, and just having very bad luck. Like, everybody is it's oh, can I either take you out for something afterwards, or then can I just get to what I'm trying to get to? And it's like, hello, did you ask me my name? Did you say good morning? Did you check the clock before you even looked? Like, did you compare yourself to me when you were asking, hi, can we do this, that, and the third? So I wrote it with the intention of just like, take a minute with me, with yourself, with whomever, and just really like, do you know what my favorite color is? Do you even know if I like water? Do you know if I like fruit? Do you know who I look like? Do you know like who I am? And do you know who you are and who we could be together? And let's figure that out first before we are jumping any bandwagons.
So true. And again, I agree on that because, back in the days, people actually had face to face. It was face value. Like you go somewhere and you meet somebody, just old golden days where, you get to talk to somebody and you to get the vibe. And like now, everything is technology wise. A phone, we have dating apps.
Yeah.
And people, now listen, you could speak how you feel, by the way, in the show. You could say different types of words. It's okay. Like fuck, suck, whatever. You're able to express how you feel. Okay. So I don't want to be like, damn, no, you're good. But a lot of times, and girl, we could relate. You know how men be sending you dick pics, and you're like, what the hell is? Don't even say hi.
No, yeah, it's like, oh, I thought you were so pretty. Boom. Okay, thank you. Bye.
That's like an introduction instead of like a bio. Let me just show you what I look like.
Literally what you look like. Wow. Okay.
But I'm sorry, but it's true.
No, yeah, and it happens. It happens very frequently, and it happens whether you are well known, famous, not. Whether like it doesn't even matter. Like, just men have the audacity to just. They're the prize. They're high and mighty. They're the ones who need to be showcased in the front case. So I just don't agree. I don't, and it's not to say that like I don't think anybody really needs to be putting themselves out there like that to be like, okay, this is my worth. And I'm just like, your worth should not have to equate you like putting your body out there, because your worth and your body are two different prices and they are both high, and I'm just like, we gotta work on like bringing that back. And we're always like, oh, like you just gotta learn how to love yourself. You gotta learn. Yeah, of course you have to learn how to love yourself, but you also have to learn how to appreciate yourself and appreciate what you offer and what you produce. And even if you know it, like you're not acting, you don't have the actions or the intentions that is like really like showing that forth. Like you're not journaling, you're not, and it's not to say you have to be modest or anything, but you just have to put the care in, like the same time and care and work that you put in for your artistry, with whatever it is, music, poetry, like painting and things like that, and apply that to yourself,
And so I agree with that wholeheartedly with that. And like I said, a lot of times, men now, whereas like back in the days, they'll like get to talk to you. Let's go to a cafe. Let's get a vibe. Now, like I said, it's okay. Let's just get straight to the point. What we're doing. Mm-hmm. It's the value. Like you said, it's true. It's not the same. And I think we need to bring. And it's good you mentioned that in the book. Like sorry, in the book, wrong thing. Yeah, music in your song. I have a sleep, by the way. On your song. Yeah, that's okay. And I think it's great to you embrace that and put it out to the world to hear. Like, listen, man, you got to step up your game, man. Come on.
Yeah. and it's not even like, and two, I feel like everybody has to step up their game, because as women, we put on the tightest things. We put on so much makeup. We get ourselves pampered. And it's always been like that. Women love to get pampered. We love to get dressed up. But it's like, I feel like a lot of times we do it in the sense of like we're hunting. Like, we're men hunting and we have to put on our best face. But it's like, why don't we just put on our best face to put on our best face?
Yes.
Like why can't we just like and I like to watch a lot of TV. So I like to watch a lot of like period pieces and things like that of when times people were recording or just like going out to just go out. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm going out to go make sure Mr. Collins can see me so I can be his wife. Yes, that was a thing.
Yes.
It was a thing with the ladies, but like it also was just like you had no technology, you had no attachments, people were fully clothed, and
Right.
you could actually just like enjoy the person for who that person is. And that's also another reason why I like Take a Minute and Layers as well, because it's like you I want you to break me down. I want you to go through my layers. I want you to take a minute to really be like, who is Gemini? Who is Gemini with me and who's Gemini alone? And does it really make sense to pursue her, whether it is, for a physical relationship or for an emotional connection or a standard relationship or whatever that would fit like in 2026. But it's just like, chill, big dog, chill. You know?
I understand. And this is available on all digital platforms right now.
Yes, everywhere. Apple
Cool.
Music, Spotify, YouTube Music. It's on TikTok too, so you guys can make videos to it, and it's on Instagram too, so you can make reels and everything.
I like that. Okay. And is there a visual behind that? You're gonna be putting out sometime soon this year?
I will be putting out some visuals soon, but
Yeah.
I don't have anything yet, but I do, I've just been recording to it yet, but I do have visuals coming for that soon and visuals coming for a couple other projects I'm about to.
Oh, we're gonna talk about it in a minute. I got you. So let's talk about. I was looking, checking you out on your music on YouTube, and I came across Layers, and I heard it. I heard both of the songs, but I heard this one that really it gravitated to me as well, because it's I hear the influence, and I'm gonna actually have a few minutes about the kind of like musical influences and genres you kind of tap into, but also I heard a little bit of jazz in there. And I was like soulful jazz kind of vibe, and I love it. So we're gonna play that in a few as well in the show. But let's talk about the song. How do you get about Layers? Let's talk about that.
It was okay. So it's very similar. Like the concept was also very similar to Take a Minute, but it was more so personalized and internalized because it was right after I got out of my. So two separate relations. Well, technically the same relationship, just two periods of like reflection, so Layers was definitely right after I got out of my relationship. Take a Minute was like maybe like the next year or so after. But Layers, I just was like I was in this relationship for a really long time, and we did like know each other very well, but it still wasn't like I knew everything about my partner. I knew everything. Like I was in there with the family. I knew what the family, damn near what the family's allergies was. Like, so, but they didn't know anything about my family. They didn't really know anything about my culture. They was like, oh, you're a Black Beijing girl. Yeah, you're smart. But it's like, you didn't know really like the things that I've been through, and we were together for a long time. You didn't know anything about the things I've been through. You didn't know about, my struggles, my anything. It was like, we're living together, we're working together, and we're like building a future. So the past doesn't care. But I was like, but the past is what is making me into the person you want to build a future with. So I was like, why don't you go through my layers and open me up and really like open my mind and figure out what's really in here? Like, who are you? Like, what steps have taken you to become the person that you are? And I wrote the song so that people could know, like you can literally ask me questions. I'm an open book. I am not afraid to like put myself out on the plate because that's just me. Like I want to be ingestible for my friends, for my family, for my fans, for people I sit in meetings with, for even like this, I want to be able to be the rawest version of myself and want you to want that and want you to figure that out. And that's why, I put a little bit of that all over there. And then also too, I was like, you want this kitty, you gotta open this brain. Come on now.
I gotta do it again. Listen, preach. I always say there's nothing wrong being old school sometimes.
No, yeah.
And a man gotta like, when a man picks your brain and you be like, ooh, and he's giving you that conversation, you're like, you don't have to say anything, just give him like in your head, you're like, damn, he's really like, he's going to that field, like yeah.
Yeah, it's like once you because what is it called? Is it
Uh-huh.
sapiosexual or something like that? I think
Something
that's
like that. I think you know like something.
where,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
It
where
gets you
like
turned on. Yeah.
exactly, and it's like it having conversations, and again, it doesn't even need to be like we're talking about philosophy no, but if you can engage in somebody and drop a new tidbit or like just give advice or things like that that person has never heard before and they can use and make sense of, that opens them up to be like, oh shit, I haven't even had a glass of wine yet or a drink, and I am hot and bothered and just bewildered. Like, I'm just like, yeah, and we don't do that anymore because everybody is just so like, I look good, you look good, let's look good together. And it's like, no, like that just is not it.
I agree with that right now, and I just gotta when you mention that, it makes me think too, because it's like you said, it's an engagement when you guys having a full good conversation, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like it's like you said, picking your brain, like you'd be like,
Yeah.
man, he's sitting there, I mean, he's fine too, or she's fine here, I ain't knocking it, but when you sit down, you're having a full good like conversation, you don't want to like stop,
Mm.
and you like you go home like, damn, did he just mind fuck me?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That in a
You're like,
respect way, but
I
you
don't do that again because it's like
yeah.
we didn't touch each other. We barely even shook your hand because Sarah, I'm not touching you. It's like now I'm like, I don't want to leave this. It's like I went home now and I'm like, I'm about to come here tomorrow to see if you're here again.
Let's do a part 2 on that.
Exactly. So it's like a lot of people are doing things for the plot, and I love the plot. The plot is boring, but like, there's so much more than just the plot. There's like, it's like when people tell you a story and they're like, "Oh, why are you going through all the details?" Because the details are what make up the story. Like you can't be like, "Oh my god, yeah, I love this room." What's the like? Oh, the windows.
Oh my god.
Bed. And it's like, okay, that's how some people like to tell a story, short and quick and to the point, but that's not how great bodies of work are made. That's not how like passion is, and passion of all forms are different. And it's just like things rooted in passion have the best outcome and the best what's the word? Like it produces the most virality in everything that anybody does.
Got you. By the way, don't mind the guy snoring in the back. I can't avoid that. That's why I keep muting
No,
my when you're talking. He's like, what's going on over there?
I honestly haven't even heard it the entire time.
Oh, good, because I keep muting when and he's like, and I'm like, okay, I'm mute this. So that's
It's
not part of the
okay.
show. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, hey. Put it down.
Oh, I had a few of those before. Let me stop. No, but like actually you're saying, it's very true. And we need more like engaging conversations when it comes to, like I said, females, males, whoever. And I think that's really, really, we need to bring that back as well. Like I said, everything is like short attention span now. And
Yeah.
people are just into their own kind of situation, for that. So again, Layers is also available on all platforms as well.
Yes, Layers is out everywhere.
Awesome. I'm excited. Okay. So let's go back a little bit. Now, who are your musical influences in your life?
Well, when I first started, it was a lot of Fantasia, a lot of Whitney Houston, like the big ladies, big stars. Mariah Carey, of course. Really love Beyonce. And then as I got older, and Lauryn Hill, Aretha Franklin, who else I used to listen to? Michael Jackson, just like everybody. But as I really started understanding what my sound was, then I started going into ladies who or just artists who I thought were like, okay, this is where I need to be at. This is where my headspace needs to be in terms of the beat selection and stuff. Jill Scott, Lauryn Hill, Erykah Badu, a little bit of, and then going to jazz. Then we got a little bit of Misty Holloway. I'm so sorry. My music. This is why I need to do a music history and theory class. on my own, but because I'm
Yeah.
better with faces than names. But and then some newer today artists, I would say Ariel J, Samara Joy, um, oh, Earth the Kid. Earth the Kid is so good. Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou was a little artist back in the day. Everybody they know. She dropped the album. Album is fire. Um, and a couple other artists. I'm really bad with names. I'm so sorry. But like ladies like that and that just kind of raw, unfiltered, like sound writing wise, and even just like getting back to instruments like authentically. Like I genuinely like that about these artists, especially in their older works. You can hear a lot of more like bands, orchestral uh uh works that they've had done, or either if it's just like a little drum, and not like a drum set, but like a African drum, and they're building off of that with bell chimes and things like that, and doing their spoken word, or singing over things like that is really was fueling my inspiration now today, with my music, because I want to bring back, like I was watching a biopic on Aretha Franklin, and it was so great because, again, back to the times where phones weren't non-existent, but they just weren't the phones we had today, and you had to go. There was no beat makers, there was no anything like that. You had to go to the studios. Like they had the bands in the studios. You had the mics come down, you had your drums, you had your violins, your pianos, your like it did the whole setup was in there, and that's where you recorded, and that's how music was made through real life. Okay, this note was bad. Let's rewrite this. Like instead of just like, oh well, this plugin that I used wasn't as good, so I'm gonna just use another one and using it and I'm like, no, like I hearing something on a piano and or on a I always call them funky guitars because I don't know the difference between guitars, but like on a little bass or something, just like to actually feel the strum of it and the vibration of the music. We don't have no more when you just tippity tappy tippity tappy. Like I want to bring that back to music, and that's really like why I just the authenticity to it. Like whether it is through the sound, through your writing, or through how you perform, like that is what we're missing, and that is what fuels me.
No, you're good. You're good. Listen, I'm loving it because it was good about, like you mentioned the legends, like Rita Franklin and Eartha Kitt, which I love her, by the way. And she Catwoman, come on. Who don't love her? I mean, come on.
She is the original.
Yes. And I didn't know Maya Angelou had she wasn't. I didn't know that.
Yes, I didn't know that either. I have to find it. Let me look that up for you because it was so good. Like and it was something that I never even thought I was like. You wouldn't even thought it was. It just really blew my mind. Like I don't even know what to say about it. It's called Miss Calypso. I'm pretty sure it's everywhere, but it's on Apple Music. Where I found it, and she made it 1956.
Oh my God! No wonder.
Yeah, and I had never heard of it before, but she's singing, she's doing spoken word, she's opening up, literally, like she's opening up herself, and it's like the universe is opening up. It's just so good. It's so good.
I love that. I'm gonna look into it later on. Yeah, I want to tap into that. That's interesting. That's cool. Okay. So with your music, so I heard Layers, and I was like, I love it because it's like it gives me Sade. I mean, big shout out to her. I mean, her music. You're right now going to
That's my girl.
Yeah. So when I heard it, I was like, it reminded me of Sade when like the 90s when she first came out, and like a little bit of like that jazz kind of smooth kind of R&B kind of mix. So I mean, let's talk about that as well in your genre, like tapping more into that, and then what other genres you want to tap into as well.
Well, first, I want to tap into everywhere. I don't want to restrict myself to just, my lane of music, just because I want to be very out of the box. Like, I'm not one to, like, if I am good at something here, I want to be good at it in other places. And like I always like to tell people when it comes to like placing myself in music, I would be placed in a neo soul box, um, or soul, neo soul or the combination. Then I like to tell people I am a neo soul alternative jazz artist, because like I take I take jazz and kind of flip it around, and like we all do nowadays, but I like, because I want to use jazz as the bass line, and then also throw in a little bit of hip hop, throw in a little bit of blues, throw in a little bit of rap, throw in just a little bit of like other genres of music into jazz as the bass line, whereas other people have hip hop or R&B as their bass line, and then they're throwing jazz into that. And it's like I do a lot of deep dives, so I know, like, I've been hearing the difference of, and they all are different. And I want to be a jazz singer. That's where I want to end up. But I do want to play around and experiment beforehand. So I want to make rock music. I wanna make, like, club music. I want to make summer jams. I want to make R&B music, because a lot of people think because I sing, I could do R&B. I'm like, baby, R&B, that's a whole different type of singing, baby. But I want to do that. I just want to do everything until, like, it's what is meant for me to do is solidified.
I like that. Well said. Well said. Because like I said, I know everybody has this type of like genres they stick to, but I love what you mentioned. Like, you want to expand, and you kind of want to tap into different types of elements, and like kind of like it's nothing wrong doing that, Because I told other people too, like, when you, and especially in the art world, or artistic, you know what I'm saying, in the music world, right? Because let's give to it.
No, 100%.
Yeah, pretty much. It's when you do that, it's also great because you're multitask, as they call it. You're multi-talented, as they call it. So it's good to always tap into different types of sounds and play with it, have fun with it. Yeah. Ooh. So prior to that now, so do you have any upcoming albums, projects, or any showcases you got going on?
Yes, I do have a couple showcases coming up. I have one on the 16th. I have May 16th. I have one on one of the other ones, June 6th, June 11th, which is right before my birthday. And yes, my name's Gemini, and I also am a Gemini.
I was gonna ask you, but you answered it. So
yes. I like to drop that, because the people be like, "Oh my God, what? That's so crazy." I'm like, yeah, that's how it was meant to happen. I mean, and that also is like through my name, my personal name, my government name begin with a J, and then I also am a Gemini. But then I was just like, just take off the G and add the J, and it still worked, So, and it's still Gemini. So I was like, okay, yeah, I like that. But back to my show. After the June 11th show, then there's one on June 20th, and then I think that's all for this lineup. And that is with Put Yourself Out There as well. So those are all lined up with her. But any other shows that I have in between, I haven't had nothing else solidified just yet. But I'm definitely, I love performing. I'm always looking for more opportunities to get on the stage and to, put myself out there in front of people.
Okay, yes. I know something I met coming up. I'm gonna talk to Divine. I'm gonna talk to her and get you on that situation. So you really never know. You never know.
Well, yeah, you never know who's in the room. You never know who you're speaking to. You never know what opportunities you're gonna get. You just have to put yourself out there. Literally.
You already know. Yes. Awesome. So you said you got a couple of shows coming up. Any? Because you mentioned earlier about you have a couple of projects or albums. Let's talk about that.
Yep. So I'm working on an EP that I'm dropping Hopefully I drop that by next month. But I am dropping a song. It's called Let's See, which I actually did my some content for, some vertical content for. So I should be getting that by next week. And I could really be able to push it because I've been pushing it with my friends and just like by myself on my social media to be like, okay, this song is getting a little bit of traction. People are really liking it. And that's like, would take, of course, with any song, but would take a minute. Like I was performing that consistently everywhere for like a year. And everybody was like, I need this song. Like people were literally singing it, they were like, oh my God. As soon as they heard the tag in the beginning, they're like, oh my God, I love this song. This is my favorite song. So then, I dropped it. And I am getting the same kind of feedback from this song as well, called Let's See. And I'm like, okay, maybe you guys do want that. But I'm a stickler for like, it has to be right. It has to be, I have to get the cover art. I have to, be polished and things like that. And I'm just like, no, just drop it. But I'm going to drop it after I put out the little teaser for it. And then after I drop Let's See, then I'm going to drop the EP. A couple songs in there. So it's going to have the past songs on there and a couple new ones as well.
Ooh, we are excited here. Yes. I'm excited. Now, you already know. Now, my question is, because usually on the show, I always try to get exclusive. I always try. Is there something you haven't told anybody yet? They would love to have you on the show first.
Wait, say that one more time?
No, like on the show, usually we always try to get like an exclusive here.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have anything you haven't told anybody yet, just we'd love to be the first.
I mean, yeah, okay, so I have a song, right? And I haven't really shown anyone. It's also because it's in the same, like it's in my wheelhouse, but it's just a different like type of vibe, which I really like. But a lot of people, they like, people's attention spans are very, very fast. So I try to make a lot of fast music for people to like stay engaged in. But I do have a song that is a little bit slower, and I'm in love with it. Like, I'm in love with it. It's one of my favorite songs I've written to this day. But I don't know, like, I know people will enjoy it, but I'm just like, I don't know if people will appreciate it. So I'm a little nervous to like show it to people. But I'm like, dang, I really want you guys to hear this.
Oh man, I think you know what? Just to test it out, like how a few like your friends, people that you feel comfortable with, and just let them hear it, and then get the feedback. I think that's the best option. And then you see, you get like good, feedback, whatever. You like, you know what? All right, now I'm ready to put out to the world, and then take it from there.
Yeah, because with everything else that I put out, it's like I know that this is what everyone is asking for. Like I know that this is like, oh, this is a Gemini sound, and like that's the music that I put out again with layers and take them into like those are Gemini sounds. Like that's her lane. That's you hear something like that. Oh yeah, that's Gemini right there. And this other one, I really wanted to be, because I like ballads. I like just like I want to say baby making music, but like slow jams, like like a good slow jam song where like you could be like, again, sitting with yourself with a glass of wine and you just got your favorite movie on, popcorn, feet kicked up, and just you have like, and I'm specifically thinking on a record player, and you have just some nice smooth jazz, something with the vocals going over it real nice, and it's just like creating the vibe, the low lit everything, and you're just in it. Yeah, that's what I had with the intention of this song. But I'm also like, people too fast to understand the intention behind this song. Like,
no, I understand. I mean, would you like us to hear a little bit here on the show, or are you not ready for that?
I would, honestly, because I've been holding this down since I recorded it, and I always show, whenever I go to the studio, I always show all my friends or whoever this all my music. So it's like, ooh. So hold on, wait, let me see if
Yes, I'm excited. We're first breaking it here in the show.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Okay, I hope you really, really like it. Let me see if you can hear. I should have brought my speaker, but I'm gonna just put it close to the computer.
Okay.
Hopefully you can hear it. Can you hear it? Don't mean to be too forward. Think I might be falling. Not in love, but in like it's something foreign. We have an extended night, talking all things that give us life. Or something like that. No, but I'm saying, to be blunt and say, come here, stop playing. To me, it's not enough. Here's how I say it. Won't you come show me what's right? Such a patient type. Don't mind speeding up. Sometimes gotta have some balance. Okay. Before it get too grown, let's just put that down.
Woo! I feel it all in there.
Literally.
Listen, if I have like 20 fingers, I would, but I'm gonna give you 10 fingers up. Okay?
I'll put the other 10.
There you go. There you go. My green screen is weird, but
no, it's okay. Thank you. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I love it. And you know, like I said, you remember Sade when she came out? I could go like Smooth Operator, like the name of the song, and it kind of reminds me a little bit of it, just a touch of it.
Thank you.
It was.
I heard. What song was it? It was some Jill Scott song I heard.
There we go. Yes.
But yeah, and I can't. When I hear it, I know it. But it was like two of the songs I had heard, and I was like, oh yeah, I want to take that and like put my own version. Like I've been listening to this one of her old albums that she put out, and she has an intro song to Jill Scott, and it's just basically like all she's doing is saying hello, and it's like, oh, what's the guy? He's like, what's your intention or something like that. She's like, to be a star. What's your intention? And I'm like, I want to do that. And then like at the end of the song, because it's just like a minute or two, and then at the end of the song, she's like basically like, oh, come on, let's start the show, or whatever. And I'm like, I like that. And like back in a lot of her old songs, she really like puts her name in the music. Like I always forget what song it is, but she has one song where she'd be like, it's JILLSCOTT. I'll be like, I literally, I'm like, I want to be able to drop my name in a song so hard that people are spelling Gemini. You know, like that is where I took from for making this song, and like how I really want to be able to connect to different people with my art. It's like I know who I can connect to with layers and with Take a Minute, but I want to make things like again where you can see it in like you're watching a movie, and then like you can place this song in that movie, in that scene, and like there's so many things that you can, you know, so many places where you can see that, and like, but we don't have a lot of music for that. You know, everybody's so focused on making a big statement and like being show stoppy and flashy, and it's like that's cool, but what happens when, you know, somebody strips you down? Like what can you produce then? You know, and I want to be able to show people what I can produce when it's stripped down.
And you're right about that, and it's crazy because we're just talking, and you remind me a little bit of Flowetry and Mission Recipes, Angie Stone. Because I hear it and I'm like, yeah, there's all the two people are like very similar. And when I heard it, I was like, yeah, this is that kind of like mixture in there, like that kind of like that, like I got this situation. You know, I'm going with this.
No, yeah, 100%. Because again, like even some a friend of mine just told me to go back and listen to Flowetry, and I was like, yeah, I definitely, even I told her that a lot of beats that I found recently. Also, plug in any producers. I'm looking for beats. Come on, please. Yes. Bless you, girl.
I got you. I got somebody. I got you.
I do a lot of like, you know, YouTube. YouTube is a hell of a world. You can find a lot of things, and I've done a lot of deep dive into Flowetry beats. My personal favorite type of beats, whether it's like when I'm practicing or what I like to use as for my music, flowetry type beats, Kendrick Lamar jazz type beats, or really like any jazz type beats. I'm looking at the chat. Thank you so much.
Like, no, I will put that on the screen in a minute. There's a lot of people. I'm like, hold on.
Yeah, but no, this I don't even know how to say this person's tag, but the HYGOME.
Oh, homie, that's my boy. Homie.
Oh,
I got you.
I've been reading his comments. Fire. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And
awesome.
I like that kind of I even listen to a lot of like which is crazy, and a lot of people really don't and again I don't because I don't have these conversations with people. So I actually really like a lot of West Side Gun beats and a lot of Alchemist type beats. And I a lot of music that people are like, oh my god, Gemini, I love that. They're not at all jazz beats or neo soul beats. They're like West Side Gun jazz beats, or like West Side Gun, Kendrick Lamar, Mac Miller, Kendrick Lamar type beats. They're the artists that I like my music blows up on, or that people like a lot. I literally pull from hip hop. I pull from like sing-songy rap boys, and I put it onto something that actually has substance. And again, I'm not being cocky, but it's just like you have to. This is advice that was given to me a long time ago. You grow the most when you are uncomfortable. When you take yourself out of your comfort zone and you put yourself somewhere else, you will grow to heights that you've never ever seen before. So with my music, I deliberately find beats where I know this is not anywhere where I should be, but I'm going to try to fit myself here. It's like when people say fake it till you make it. I like to say you fit in where you get in. And if you could get in anywhere, you could fit in anywhere, People like to just say, oh, I'm a square, so I'm going to fit in a square space. No, you can fit a square in a rectangle. You could like if you just conform yourself to fit one place, that's the only place that you're going to fit. If you conform yourself to say, hey, I am moldable to be in multiple places, then that's where you would be. But you have to have that, again, intention. And I always have like words for the year. And last year my word, or like my phrase, was divine, divine, not retribution. It's like divine timing or something like that. But my word for this year is intention. And everything, like if you just have the intention to know that, okay, this is where I want to be, this is what I want to do, how do I get here in the most uncomfortable way possible, and then plan out your game plan. Because if you plan out everything around comfortability, whether it's your dress wear or whatever, it's going to get you somewhere, but it's not going to get you somewhere as far as if you say, hey, let me go to, instead I'm going to a mixer, I'm going to go to like an A&R mixer. Like, instead of a mixer with artists, I'm going to go to an A&R mixer, and you're going to get into the room where like the real heavy hitters are. So like, and really try to sell yourself or get yourself somewhere where it's not, you're seeing the same people every day, and you're like, oh yeah, this sense of normalcy is just great for me, and this is the nice little baseline crowd that I'm going to stay around. It's like, no, you got to keep moving. You got to keep, you got to go into places where you will hear no. So when you come back, or when you are somewhere further, they're going to be like, oh, I said no to this person. Now they're somewhere else getting a yes.
Listen, well said again. And it's so true what you mentioned a few minutes ago about how sometimes you got to you got to be unique. And you are in a way like, not everybody has the same sound. When it comes now these days, drill music is another one too, or trap music as they call it. There's so many other sounds but we're kind of tired of hearing that. And you're refreshing, your music's refreshing. I said I heard a couple of stuff, and I'm like, yeah, this is something really nice. We need more of that. So
thank you.
You're very welcome. But I'm honored I got the exclusive here, and it sounds good. You got great feedback here. So listen, I'll be honest with you. If you want to drop it, of course, talk to Divine. I think you should. Thank
you. Okay, I will. And it's not finished yet. It's almost finished. But again, I was excited to finish it to just keep it in my back pocket, you know. So I'm really glad that you enjoy it, and you know, like I knew it wasn't bad. Like I knew it wasn't a bad song. I was just like, it still fits like with layers and would take a minute, but it's just on the other side of the coin, you know? And that's where I'm just like nervous to take I'm nervous to take a minute and you know, really like give the song its space. But I love the like getting feedback on it so I could really like, you know, see if I should move forward, and I will. Cause I even I want to perform it at one of Divine's upcoming shows when it's finished, so that people could really like hear the full thing and like see like, okay, yeah, this is actually a good body of work.
Man, you listen. You got certified here in the show, so you no judgment here. You know, sometimes it's like that when you have like new music. You're like, should I? Because it happens. You know, you're like, damn,
Yeah.
will people accept it or appreciate? And sometimes those are the times you got. Like, I call it the jitters or like nerves.
Mhm.
But I think a lot of times when you go through that, that's like the best time to put it out. Because then you're like,
Mhm.
okay, when you see you're getting good feedback, good reception, you're like, wow, all that for nothing. Like it's also when you go on the stage, you always,
Yeah.
you know, you get the nerves. You're like, oh my God, you know.
No,
And as soon,
yeah.
you already know, as soon as you touch that stage and that mic and the
And
music
it's
starts
like,
playing, it takes you away. Yes. So you know
mhm.
what I'm going to.
No, yeah, look, as glasses to glasses, girl, I spit on that stage, I take these vocals off, and I am a completely different person. Like, and again, that's why I'm so like Gemini is me, and I am Gemini. But in life, I do try to lead every day as Gemini, but like I see my regular personality do come out, but then as soon as I touch the stage, like the stage is all Geminis. Like it's like that's her home, that's her, you know, that's her stomping ground. And I never really understood before like having a persona and the difference between you and the persona. And I do feel like, you know, they do play hand in hand with who you are as a person, like outside of the persona. So I can like comfortably say, like, without toxicity, me and my persona are one and in tandem. But there is a separation, and you know, there is a clear distinctiveness between them. But it's like they, you know, it's just like two souls in one body. They do take up the same space, but once you see them in the way that they dress and the way that they act, they are two completely different people. But I like how Gemini isn't really as that far from who I am as a person, and that who I am as a person just enhances Gemini.
I like that because it complements each other. That pretty much you mentioned. Yeah, I like that. It's like, you know, you have some days you're like, oh, but then the other part's like, no, no, no. You gotta you pick yourself up, you know,
Yeah.
and let's get it, you know. I like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Definitely. So my question to you is, if there was any chance, any artist, let's say mainstream or independent artist, that you would love to work with, who and why?
Mm. Not gonna lie, I would love to work with Jill Scott. Oh my god. I would like to work with Mama Jill so bad. Like just because too, everything that I've been doing like between like the end of last summer to now, it I like okay, because I every time I speak about this, did a performance, I did a show where I was in this all denim outfit, very beautiful. And then not even a week later, a couple days later, Jill Scott coming back into the music scene. Like we already knew she was coming back, but her debut into the music scene, she did a colors show. It was in an all denim outfit, just like me. Hers was a jumpsuit. Mine was a like a jacket and a pants. And I was like, again, same denim blue, but hers were stripes. I was like, okay, like
That's crazy.
Again, I'm like, do I know if she know me from anything? No. I wish I was from North Philly so I could rep it like her. But like, girl, I was just like, I did a jumpsuit performance. She did a jumpsuit performance, and it wasn't even like, again, I'd be delusional if I think Jill Scott watched me, but I was just like, no, like that solidified something. Like, I put a battery in my back that I was just like, okay, yeah, like we are really locked in, like, and like everything. Everything she does is just like it's just beautiful. The way she walks, she opened her mouth, doesn't even need to say anything. Beautiful. Like, like when people are talking, you're like, oh, that's a lot of hot air coming. No, like it's literal like music notes and flowers, like just emerging out of her mouth. And I'm like, yes. But once I get that licensing, me and Mama Jill got it. But I would there's this artist that I found last year. Her name is Ariel J. I would really love to work with her. Like, I love her music so bad. I like, and she's an artist who does spoken word, but she also makes music, and I really really like her. I found her when I was on SoundCloud one day, and then like she's blowing up right now. She's blowing up. I would also even to get like outside of my comfort zone. Oh, what's this girl name? Abby Jasmine. I love Abby Jasmine. She's really, really cool and dope, but she's a whole different lane than what my music is. But I like her music that much that I'm just like, I'm gonna get out my comfort zone for you. Who else though? I mean, honestly, I really also just want to make music with people who want to make music with me. Like I'm not really like too concerned right now with like who it is you want to make music with, because like of course there plenty of artists who if given the opportunity, hands down, yes, I am going to make whatever song, do hook, background vocals for whatever this person needs. But if somebody is like, Gemini, I genuinely either enjoy your sound, or I want to help push you, or I just want to see what you could do, I make music with you. Like, that's just me. Like, I like to, again, expand and just put myself out there and just, gain experience, but also just make art. I think a lot of people nowadays just, they make music, or they just make things. Like, art is, people are losing the form of art, whether it is like for painters, sculptors, but especially in the music industry. We are making too many mainstream things, too many, oh, this is what the label wants to hear, da 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 da. Of course, yeah, hit your quota, all of that. But like, then you realize, like, as you have your favorite artists, why they make fake names and aliases and just drop music other places. It's because they have a genuine like feel for the art, and they want to just put things out. But if you keep conditioning yourself to be like, oh, I only have to put out what people are engaging to, or what is, mainstream, or what is getting the highest views and clicks, and it's like, yeah, that's cool. That's going to get you paid. That's going to get you like traction, things like that. But if that's all you want to turn around and make, you're losing what made you want to make art in the first place.
I so agree on that. And what is your opinion about that too? Because you just mentioned a few minutes ago about how, mainstream artists, they kind of get like pull and tag with their label, and they're like, okay, you have to like, they sit in a big conference table with, the artists, and the I call it the big heads, or we want to call it the people in charge of the what you want to call it, but yeah, and they sit down like, okay, no, we don't want this in the album, we don't want that, and it kind of takes out their identity, in that sense, like, this is what I like to do and put out. And yeah, like I said, how do you feel about that? How when the major or mainstream labels, as they call it, they kind of like tamper into the artist kind of artistry in that.
I think it's a little like unfair to the artist. Like, again, from like handling business, I do understand like business wise how it could really, like, how it could be a hindrance to the artists and to the labels to just be putting out any and everything. But again, from performing and like engaging with your fans, you can tell what the people want. So I feel like as a label, if you have your artist coming to you like, hey, this song, this is what you want, look at the views on it. You think it's gonna do traction, but this is what people are saying about it. This is song B. This is what people are saying about it. It's getting a lot of traction. It has a really good vibe. People are resonating with it, but it's not on a frequency that the label wants to push. And they're like, oh, it's too conscious. It's too slow. It's too, it's too soulful. It has too much spices in it. Like, it's like, but that's what people want. People want to feel the heat. People want to feel the sizzle, the burn, the the saltiness of it all. That's what they want to feel. But if you're telling me that they want to hear some, I don't know, like regular generic white rice shit, like, I get it. That's what we're gonna put on the plate with our side of unseasoned broccoli and chicken that you just boiled in water. Cool. That's what that's gonna be. That's what we're pushing. No, because like a lot of times, and I'm gonna go on a little tangent here. We know who run the country, but
speak that truth now. Yes.
And literally in everything that they do, you can see there is no flavor, no spice. When they make commercials, it's subliminal. There's no like, oh, like, yes, make your commercial to promote your thing, but you're not using the people in the place that you're trying to promote this product to promote the product. You're using very standard white people, white casted people to be your actors in these things. You're using very white generic writing templates to write your scripts for TV shows, to write your songs for movies and for anything, for any reason, because that's what sells. That's what you want to sell. What sells and what has been selling time and time and time again is authenticity. That's what people want. That's what people want when it comes to their TikTok content or even their Instagram content. They want somebody who is an actual real person to speak to them. They want to hear music that, like, we all wake up in the morning with crust in our eyes. Everybody want to hear about that. Nobody doesn't want to see nobody wake up fresh out the bed, hair fresh blowout, makeup done down to the, and I'm like, yes. Got the heels waiting for you at the side of the bed. Like, come on. No, like, nobody really does. Nobody wakes up like that. Nobody just, like, yes, these are things that we do after we get out of the bed to then get ourselves ready for the day. But nobody wakes up like this. Nobody is just like, I feel like the way that we live it now is just like we're waking up from a nightmare and always on like adrenaline go. And that's every time we're waking up to go to work, waking up to go do anything. We're just waking up from a nightmare to be in a nightmare. And it's like, no, slow down, figure out where you have to dissect, where you have to find some normalcy, and then go from there. We're not moving with intention. We are not moving with authenticity and just realness. We're moving with what makes sales, what makes numbers, what's charting the most, what's not going to be so too controversial. Like, who gives a fuck? You give a fuck because, like, this ain't your shit and you trying to push it as your shit. So now you're mad when the person who actually has like traction and is actually making the things that people want to hear and putting it out, you're like, okay, yeah, I want to get this person as an artist so then you can have me write shit for these other white people that you want to push. No. And it's like, or so you can steal the idea. Fine, we steal everything from each other. But it's like, you won't even then give me the props for what you're stealing. Again, you don't have to, because the fact that you're stealing from me means that I'm doing something. And then I can just make something better, because whatever you took from me, you're not going to be able to, build on it as it should be. And, I forgot where I was going with that. But I talked enough that my point was understood, though,
And again, I agree so much on what you're saying, because there's a lot of cases people go by names of artists that have been burned by the labels and by when it came to their money and to they were touching too much to the pocket with that. And then, like I said, like Prince is another one. The label did him wrong, and a lot of times, and you're so right about that, because of the name, They legally have what they say, they had control over the name, and because of the monetization, all that sorts, and that's why he ended up I think a symbol or something, and that's why he was Warner Brothers years ago. The label, he said screw this, da da da. Even Michael Jackson, may he rest in peace. Even he talked about it a couple of years before he passed away, how Sony Music did him dirty, and they were looking out for his catalog and it was just about money. But like back to you were saying, a lot of times you're right. Fortunately, they want a certain image, they want a certain sound with these labels. Remember, they're investing in you. They want to cash out what they're putting money into. So they're like, okay, this song's gonna be hot. You got to look this way. You got to be this sound. You got to do that. And then, like you said, at the end of the day, it's who you are as a person, and your music should reflect on what you are as your music, whatever you want to do in general. You know what I'm saying with that. And you're right. I agree so much on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it sucks. But it's okay. That's why we're breaking the barriers down.
Yeah. And we keep pushing through.
Yeah, you already know. Yes. Now let's go to the chat. You already know. Now let's go to the chat because this is crazier. So let me start from the beginning.
Okay, let's see.
Yes. Definitely, my boy. I think I'm gonna put him high because it's High Gomi. I think is his name.
Okay.
He says High Gomi on this I think Sunday. He meant. Yeah, Sunday. I think it was. Yeah.
Oh yeah. High on this Sunday. Okay, got you.
I was trying to think. Okay. He said, okay, ladies. Okay, it's the same person, so I'm not gonna say name because it's the same person. He said, chase your dreams and don't follow him. Stay away from all of the fakes and the snakes. Oh my God, yeah.
No, that's a real one right there.
Yes, man, we got stories, man.
All the way from Florida too. Love Florida.
Yes, also there you go. Listen, you getting love worldwide right now.
Yeah.
Definitely. He put a heart emoji. That's cute. Okay. He said mixtapes are played out. Yeah. That's like 2000s and
no, literally.
And it was like the trend back then. EP project I should focus on. I never dropped a mixtape. I think he's talking about his. I was trying to figure that out. Okay, I think.
Yeah, I think that's for him.
Definitely. All right, he said, I like her bringing back some of that old school flavor too, though. Okay. See, we're just talking about that. Yeah. So you already know. Same person. He said, my house style of music. I think that's what he meant. I think.
Okay, I can interpret that as like he listened to listen to me in the house. So I like that.
Yeah. That's what I think he was referring to.
Yeah, I get a lot of people say, they would listen to me like on a late night drive, things like that.
See, and I was gonna mention that. Your music's also cool. Remember, I don't think are they still around? Because I think this guy from Hot 97, he took the label, not the label, the station with WBLS. But years ago, they used to have the Quiet Storm. And
yes, cool. I love Quiet Storm.
I used to be into that. Yeah.
Why I know what Quiet Storm is? Don't ask me. But I love Quiet Storm. I definitely do love Quiet Storm.
What? Oh my God, they play the good jams at nighttime.
And I used to be on late night drives with my mom. She'd be like, "What you playing with the Don't worry, I'm listening to some good music."
Exactly. When it comes, I think it was like after 9 or 10 at night because it was like a certain time.
Yeah.
And exactly, as soon as you be like. All you hear is the guy with there's a quiet storm. Or you hear the rain.
Yeah.
Like, yes. Let me stop. Okay. He gave you a heart. Oh, he gave the queen the crown.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, that was so cute.
Definitely. And we got Ivy 6665 says, yes, you're right. Miss Gemini, continue to be positive.
Thank you. I always will.
Listen, I'm just here doing my part. They coming in and this is showing love. So
this is really, really nice. This is great.
You're very welcome. Anytime. So we're gonna take a quick break.
Okay.
We're gonna play. No, you good. Don't leave yet. We got a few more things.
No. Don't leave me yet.
Oh no, you good. So right now, let me scroll down because I have the videos right now. 1 second. Okay. So we're gonna play your new song. 1 second. I got my notes. It's called "Take a Minute," which is out now on all digital platforms. We're gonna play that, and after that, we're gonna play your old. We always put a new one and a throwback.
Yeah, no problem. I like it. I like to see the progression of myself too.
Yes, yes. You already know. You already know. Did you have this girl? It's called Layers. So we're gonna play both of that. Those amazing songs. So again, they're available both on digital platforms, like she mentioned. Deezer, Tidal, Pandora Music, YouTube Music. I think they have it. Spotify, Apple Music, anything you can look up, just support. It's really, really dope. So check it out. But again, we'll be right back. You're watching Vero G, Spotlight Radio Show, your girl Vero G, and our amazing guest for this week, artist Jemini. Yes, girl. Yes. So we'll be right back. Don't leave it. And keep the chat, guys. The chat's open. Please, any questions as well for our lovely guests, and whether want to do so, or any comments. And also, again, we're being seen on YouTube Live, Twitch, and also on Facebook Live. So send your love. We'll be right back. Yeah. You ready? No, you ready? I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem.
Can we have a minute, baby? Can we take a minute? Can we have some time? Can we see how long it would take for you to be mine? I don't wanna waste a second. I just wanna apply pressure to all the points that gets you annoyed. To be honest, that would be better than waiting around for you to decide what you really want. Ooh, baby, I could be looking for so much more. So much more than what you brought to my table. Thought you'd be willing and able to face certain odds, like taking me apart and building me back up and showing all our cards while protecting each other's hearts. Baby, can I call you baby? Or would you like me to say your name, Ski? Which one would get you to listen up? Or stop you clenching up your purse? Baby girl, let go of your pearls. Ooh, I'm sorry for calling you baby girl. Baby, you're enthusiastic, a real fanatic, a connoisseur for the flair of dramatics. I swear you could win an Oscar for your role. That's if you really want it though, but maybe that's impossible. The only way you know how to act is out of control. Swear you don't have no control over the things that roam in your head. In your head, you got monsters. If those don't scare you, don't look under the bed, 'cause they might take you, they might make you frightened of everything that is or ever was. Can we take a minute? Can we for real? Can we have some time? Can we have a one-on-one? Can we see how long it would take for you to be mine? I know you think of me. Why wouldn't you want to? Fighting it is awful. Just let me take over. I know you want me, but you can't act too boldly. I'm friend when we round the homies, but at the crib you fuck me like you own me. What am I supposed to think? I think you is so damn sickening. Ooh, you got me so fucked up. Got me saying, wait, please, can I please, Then we on to the next one. I gotta chill, pick up these bills and turn them into millions. Flip it, then make another trillion. Come on, baby, just make your money. Can we have a minute? Can we have some time? Can we see how long it would take for you to be mine? How long? We could really be something for real. Am I way too fucking much? Whatever. Y'all thought it was over? Nah, there's a whole second part, baby. Y'all not ready for it though. Hold on. It goes like this. Add to all this fuckery, our life will be so amazing. It feels like a dream. down and open me up. Put your hands all up in my gut. Try to dissect me with no love. Can't replicate what I've got. I'm the one that's up next, not y'all. No disrespect to what y'all got. Everywhere I step, I know it's my spot. You cannot afford to get caught. All in the places you should not be. Don't act like you not bump into me. My nasty shit make you see me all in your sheets. My soulful shit make you feel your feelings. When I say come, daddy, don't be scared. Wanna put my hands all in your head. Go through it, see what's in there. See all what you thought, did, or said. Or some Dr. Seuss said. Or something else I can't comprehend. Are you even listening? Why do you wanna know all my layers? Think after that you know me better. Open me up, open me up. Oh no, no love, oh no, no love. Open me up, open me up. Oh no, no love, oh no, no love. Can't sit back and get me for free. Everything I do, it costs a fee. Cost $100, don't think you got it. Coming from me, you know it's the truth. Cause I got the juice, so come eat my fruit. Get lows all on you, drown in it good, good. But don't lose your breath, cause you got another job to do. Open me up, open me up. Oh no, no love, oh no, no luck. Open me up, open me up. Oh no, no luck, oh no, no luck. Thought you had access, oh no, denied. Now stop your crying between my thighs. Cause you came over a couple times. You'd have access to what is mine. Are you delusional or just quite stupid, bro? I think so. Oh no, that's not ladylike. Should've said it's all in my head. I forgive you for you leaving on floor with no pussy for soul. Open me up, open me up. Oh no, no luck, oh no, no luck. Open me up, open me up. Oh no, no luck, oh no, no luck.
Welcome, guys. Welcome back. You're watching Real G, Spot Radio Show, your host, Real G. That is awesome. Yes, we just played both songs right now. The new one that's out now called Take a Minute. And also we just played Layers right now by Artist Gemini. Listen, girl, I love it. I love it. You're mute. Okay. I love it. Like I tell you, you gotta keep putting out more content. I love it. It's different. I tell you, when I heard it, it gives you like that, like you say, you go to these cafes, like you mentioned the jazz cafe,
Yeah.
right? And you just chilling, you know, you smoking a cigarette or whatever, and you just like have a nice drink, and you're like, yeah. So yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. Yeah.
Thank you. And I've definitely also been like on a bit of a I wouldn't even say hiatus, but just on a standstill with like putting things out, just because like I'm a very stickler for like it has to be right. You have to have, your cover art. Like people have to know what the song is that, or have either heard it at a performance, or you put out a video or some sort of, just so that people can like know what's coming out. But also the general consensus around the rest of my team is like, put the music out. So I honestly, I think, not even think, but I am gonna just like put the music out this year. Like I'm really tired of just like saying I'm gonna do something and then don't do it. So I'm gonna just drop this song. It's pretty, like the song that I do want to drop is pretty much, I will definitely be dropping it right after I get this edited video back from my friend, and I'm gonna drop it as soon as I get that because it needs to be out. People are asking for it, so I'm just like put it out, put it out.
Woo! Again, you heard it first here, man. Listen, this is what I'm talking about. Like, keep up what you're doing, and don't ever like second guess it. Because sometimes, I guess it was early before.
Mhm.
Sometimes you second guess, you're like, but you know what? That's the best time. You're like, go for it,
Yeah.
and just see how it comes out. And like I said, people are watching, they're liking it, so you already know, yeah. Definitely, definitely. So with that said, I have a question.
Yeah.
Like I said, you're doing a lot with the music, you're working on other things. Like, what other things you want to kind of tap into besides music? On that sense.
I would love to do modeling and acting. I've always wanted to do voice acting. I've been looking for, like trying to do that on my own time. Like looking for people who are doing like little animated projects or whatnot to do, see if I could get any voice acting plugs. But also one of my goals for the summer, or even like to start doing as in next year turns over, is to start doing plays. Like I want to start doing plays because as in when I was doing poetry when I was younger, I was also doing plays. Like I was narrating plays, I was singing in the whatever ensemble numbers, I had lines, different plays, different roles. And sometimes there was one play where I was the narrator, I was in an ensemble, and I was in like 3 scenes. So yeah, so I definitely do want to get back in there. But as keep fine tuning my voice, and people are seeing how expressive I am, like, and this is why I tell a lot of people to come see me live places. Because you can really see like my person, like you can see Gemini. Like Gemini really does turn the room upside down. So a friend, like some family friends, and even some of my other cousins and stuff like that were like, you should definitely take up Broadway, or like just to do plays, because I actually do have a cousin who she's from England, but she was in the Shrek revival theater show. She did some work with Todrick Hall. Love Todrick Hall. If you know, you know. But she's a actress, Broadway actress, and she's like, I have the potential as well, so she's like, I should do it. And so like, if my family's pushing me, and again, if people who I've known for years are pushing me to do it, I'm like, I might as well get back in it,
Yeah, I mean, listen, there's nothing wrong tapping into the music side, and also, like you said, Broadway plays or shows, and I think that's really cool because you just add that to your resume in that sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you already know. So listen, you got it, girl. Do it.
we gonna keep. When I tell you, I keep telling everybody, you're gonna remember Gemini. You're gonna remember my face. You're gonna remember my name, because there's something special here, and it's gonna come out, and you're gonna see what she's all about when it is your time. Because I'm very big on, like, do not take or do anything before it's before you're ready to, or before it's time for you.
Right.
Because, like, again, a lot of people, like, I know that my sound and my music is very much what's needed nowadays. But if certain people aren't ready to hear these things, it's just like, you're beating a dead camel for what, until like they can actually pick themselves up and be like, okay, this is something that I want to hear. But I also, like, I have to start learning how to, leave things around for people to come back and find. And that's a very big thing about, just putting out your music, instead of just being like, I have to find you who is here right now and will love the song and will want the song. But it's just like, yes, you could do that and then not make an impact and just stay, where you are. Or you can just drop things and, like, and let people find it in their own time, and when they're ready to be open to something like that.
No, you're right about that, and it's funny you say that, because a lot of times, In general, right? In general, I think a lot of times we are being tested for the most part when it comes to anything with music or personal life or anything for that matter. And I think when you're going through it's something when you get tested, sometimes you be like, okay, why am I going through these situations? But I think if you eventually know how to overcome it, then it just makes a better version of who you are in that sense. But
I agree.
yeah, no, definitely. Like I said, don't stop. You got a beautiful talent, and you know, many blessings for your endeavors, and keep working hard. And I'm just saying that, just a word of advice.
I take it. I take it all in. I promise you, I take it all in. I'm gonna write a song about this, and
I am honored. I'll take it.
I literally I take my real life things and I put it in a way that it can be ingestible for just the general public or the surface area of things, and then I deep dive into it. And a lot of I was gonna say this earlier and I didn't, but like going back into deep diving artists like Joe Scott, Erica Badu, even Maya Angelou, like you should really go listen to it. Like you can appreciate and within these artists, and there's so many other more, but just within these artists, they really take down the time to build a story. You have you have your boy meets girl. Girl doesn't like boy, but boy really likes girl, but girl likes boy on the low, but we have to figure out there. Then we have they're meeting up. They're going on a date. I like the first date. Maybe there's a second. Weeks go by. Then there's a second date or there's a second interaction. Then we go through that emotion and how seeing each other back again goes. And then it's like, oh, now that was the second date. Now we need another date. And then that's when we really spark off and really start going. And then we're dating and we're figuring each other's out and going through life. And then boom, life happens, whatever that instance is, and then we either stick together through it or we then leave and have to come back together again. Like like just that push and pull of life and of just like things working in tandem, but then also like a fucking tornado hit you guys and now you're have to find your way back again. And it's like that is what, like, again, a part of music that we're missing, like the story of it all. Like everybody's just so, oh, it's A to Z. And it's like, no, there are things in between that make, and again, like I was saying with the details, there are things that make everything a better story. Like people do not like stories anymore. People don't read. We're not dumb, but people do not read, and you're just not, like, again, there's no appreciation for imagination, for just like grandeur. None of that is like where we're at right now or what we're sitting in, because we live in such a fast-paced society now where it's like relatively there is no time for that. There is no time for lollygagging, going through the fields and all that stuff. But like, why don't you just make time? Why don't you just take a minute? Why don't you just like relax and go through layers of certain things to really just like put that attention there, and then, okay, I'm going somewhere else now. Put that attention there. Now I'm going somewhere else. We're just like putting all our hands in all these pies and acting like, oh yeah, they all taste good. Like, no, you can't eat blueberry, rhubarb, and pineapple and apple pie in the same bite and think that that's gonna be good,
So true. So true. Right about that. And I guess sometimes you just gotta go with the flow.
Oh yeah, you literally do. You literally do, and we plan out too many things to really go with the flow. Like, yeah, I've literally had people like try to plan out going with the flow, and I'm like, that don't make no sense, babe. Like how you supposed, it's like the ocean. How you gonna plan for the ocean to do exactly what you wanted to do? Like, no, the waves are gonna come in hard, soft. They're gonna smack you like a whip. They're going to, just graze over you like a soft breeze, but like nothing is going to be exactly how you want it. And I feel like that thought or that is lost a lot when people try to do things, because we're so conditioned to have plans and be ready and make sure you're on go. And it's like, nah, relax yourself, take time, like just like let the world happen around you without you trying to like make the world happen or make the world move, you know.
Ah, well said, well said. So I have another question to ask you. So like I said, you got a lot of things going on. Are you planning to do like any like when it comes to branding, like merchandise or anything you're working on?
Yes, slowly first. I do want to get some stickers and either pins so that I can start like, dropping Gemini like merch around here. But just to like start off so people could like see what my name is like and things like that. But I am working on, well, I'm in the process of planning to do, I want to do lip glosses or lip oils more so. And I want to call them, oh, what did I change the name to? Because I originally was calling them gems juices, but then I was like, no, don't like that. That's a little.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that.
Very, 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 very wrong. But I
Yeah,
think
I get it. I get it.
this is the other name. The other name I was gonna call it was gemsicles, right?
Ooh,
Yeah,
like that.
because I do want to put like I want to put crystals in there, like small little crystals, like how they have in the roll-on oils. I want to do put those in there, and then also I found these bottles that these applicator bottles that are like crystallized on the top, like they have these beautiful little like some are different types of crystals, some are just really sparkly or whatnot. But I was like, I think that'd be a really good idea. And I'll have my cousin help me with that, and because she knows like all the bases, like percentages and all that stuff. And she's really good with like helping me pick because we want to do like if we do this, we're like we have to do like some seasonal ones, have basic flavors, and then the clear. So she's really gonna help me pick the scents and stuff like that, and figuring out how much of what have to put in there to. So that's something that I'm looking forward to doing, either starting on it this year, but by next year that's definitely something that I want to have in the works. But as of right now, I have my logo finalized, so I am going to be getting some stickers. I really want to get pins because I like pins, but I also really like stickers. Like if you could see, I have stickers all over my computer. Like I've always just been one of those kids, like people were bedazzling things when I was younger. No, stickers and pins. So I want to do that and have that as something tangible where people could be like, oh, after performance, Gemini gave me a sticker, or Gemini gave me a pin, da, 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 or something like that. And then moving forward, I definitely want to do, like I said, for the lip glosses. And then as anything comes up, of course, you got your t-shirts or whatever, like let's just like actual like merch, but like one day down the line, like, hopefully within the next 2 years. But that's definitely where my head would be going then, like sweatsuits with Gemini on it. But I am, for myself, will be making my own like Gemini merch. Like I'll be wearing a Gemini sweater, things like that, so that it's like, okay, this is my personal merch when I go outside. But if you like it that much, I can be able to mass produce it for you guys if this is what you like, so.
Man, this is what I'm talking about. Yes, woman empowerment. I gotta mention that.
We gotta make something of ourselves.
You already know. And at the same time, there's nothing wrong working on it as a businesswoman. Have a brand, how to like market it, promote it, get things together, and then just push it out. Like, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And I'm excited for it, and because honestly, everybody needs a little bit of Gemini in their life. Stop hating on us. Geminis are actually really, really OP. People are like, oh my God, you're so two-faced. You're so two-faced. I could say that about any of the rest of you guys. But I really do hate the stigmatism on Geminis. But it's okay. But we really are like the life of the parties. We are very understanding, very, very, don't play with me because I be on that. But I don't unless I need to be. But like we literally hold space and we make sure everybody is seen and heard. And then people be like, okay, yeah, now we can't see or hear you because we don't know which one of you to get, like, to hear from. And it's just like, all right, now you just doubling down and acting like a dick because you're a Taurus, because you're a Pisces, because you're a Scorpio. Like, okay, whatever. But no, yeah.
No, I'm a Libra, by the way. I'm a Libra, so I'm scaling. I'm scaling. Oh. So you're good. You're good.
No, yeah, I like Libras though. Libras are really fire. Libras are really, really cool. Libras and Leos, I can get behind that.
I appreciate that. Definitely, no problem. So usually on the show when we have artists, we ask, if, of course, if you would like to bless us, you can do like a minute a cappella, or if you feel up to it, no pressure.
No, I always I sing at the drop of a hat. I would love to sing. I'll sing the song that I want to drop soon.
Yes.
So let me see. I'll pull up the beat, or should I pull the beat? No, I'll do it a cappella because I love doing it a cappella. Actually, I did it for somebody the other day. But
when you're ready.
It's called Let's See. I wrote it to really be like, like, let's see, like, again, it's supposed to be like an after effect of Take a Minute. So it's like, now since we took a minute and we really like got to know each other, it's like, okay, let's see what like going out really is like if I really do put myself with you. All right, are we compatible? Are we toxic? Are we, like, do we mesh well? Do we feel like a puzzle piece or whatnot? So I'm gonna get right into that.
You ready when you're ready.
I wanna see you in all kinds of ways, doing things to me I've never seen. Open up my mind, show me things that'll slow down time for us to fool and mingle around. I'll teach you, be intrigued when I feel you say, hold on. Don't start nothing you can't control. I'll teach you, be intrigued when I feel you say, hold on. Don't start nothing you can't control. Oh, shit. Hold on.
Oh, like you're going. I was like, yes, girl. Yeah. Pew. You got this.
Whoa, what is that line? Hold on. I'm so sorry.
No, go ahead. It's okay. Oh, man. I love it. Yes. You don't even need music. I mean, shit.
I always mix up the second verse with the first verse. And I'm like, oh, shucks.
No, it's okay. I mean, it happens,
Oh, lead the way, I follow suit till we see who follows who. Down which road, yellow, green, pink, or blue. Damn it. No, I really got to get the lyrics for that. That's crazy.
Yeah, you're doing good. Listen, you could sell the yellow pages or the white pages they call now. I mean, listen. Just sing it. I'm telling you. Shit. Yes, I love it.
Thank you. It's right here. Hold on. I'm almost there. Okay. Just start over from the top.
When you're ready.
All right. I want to see you in all kinds of ways, doing things to me I've never seen. Open up my mind, show me things that'll slow down time for us to fool and mingle around. Lead the way, I follow suit till we see who follows who. Down which road, yellow, green, pink, or blue. I'll teach you, be intrigued when I feel you say, hold on. Don't start nothing you can't control. I'll teach you, be intrigued when I feel you say, hold on. Don't start nothing you can't control. I want to see you in all kinds of ways, doing things to me I've never seen. Open up my mind, show me things that'll slow down time for us to fool and mingle around. I'm Gemini, how about you? Tell me what you around here for. Want my number in your phone. Make sure that your game is on. No, I won't play no games. Like to communicate. Open up, let me get in your brain. Promise you'll never forget my name. I'll teach you be intrigued when I feel you say, hold on. Don't start nothing you can't control. I'll teach you be intrigued when I feel you say, hold on. Don't start nothing you can't control. I wanna see you in all kinds of ways, doing things to me I've never seen. Open up my mind, show me things that'll slow down time for us to fool and mingle around. This is my favorite part. Where do you see you and me? I see us right here between the sheets. You see me on my hands and knees. Get up, your face will be my seat. Slow down, I can even breathe. Think I need a tank of oxygen to catch this breath I need. Ooh, I'm good now, back to this. What do I like? When the good one bites and it feels alright. Got me all riled up, all tied up, possibly even tried up. But don't try her, can't deny her beauty. Reminds you that a miracle's right in front of us. I want to see you in all kinds of ways, doing things to me I've never seen. Open up my mind, show me things that'll slow down time for us to fool and mingle around. I'll teach you be intrigued when I feel you say, hold on. Don't start nothing you can't control. I'll teach you be intrigued when I feel you say, hold on. Don't start nothing you can't control. I want to see you in all kinds of ways, doing things to me I've never seen. Open up my mind, show me things that'll slow down time for us to fool and mingle around.
Woo! Shit, listen. All right, I will give you a standing ovation, but I got shorts on, so I'm going G ready today, so I'm gonna just do this right. Standing ovation right there.
You know, yes, yeah. But that's what I'm gonna be dropping. That by this month, that song is being dropped. So by next month, the EP is gonna be out.
Oh man, so we got again another exclusive here, guys. She gave me the whole song, okay, and no music. So that's talent, okay. And oh my god, oof, you just made my day. Seriously, no.
Like I promise you, when I tell you, like everything that I've been and I'm like this year when I tell you I'm like it's so big for me intention wise. Like everything I put out, I'm putting out with the intention of this is going to reach somebody, this is going to make somebody feel something. And I go through that with everything. Like I love to cook outside of here. I have a family restaurant. I have my own business. Like please Plugging Blending Pete. That's where I be at every day of the week. Like, and I perform here as well. Like we do Taco Tuesdays if you're ever interested in coming. We do karaoke on Fridays, and then we have game nights on Thursdays. So I'm always here, but I always like just so happen to be like I always plug myself in at work or just wherever you go. You should always be plugging yourself in because you don't know who's coming to eat where. You don't know who is going to be in certain rooms when you're performing. But any chance I get, when it makes sense and the time of the day, I always I either will play my music or I'll just do a song, whatnot. And that's why I really love karaoke. Because karaoke gives you the time to get outside of yourself and your sound and just have fun and sing. And a lot of people think it's because, like, they're so scared of it because they're like, oh, I'm getting up and I'm like, exposing myself. And it's just like, no, like, you're going to get up and have fun. Like, people think karaoke is just for singing and stuff. It's like, no, it's just a time to be had and time for you to be expressive. I'm like, you could rap. You could do whatever the heck you want to do. Like, but it's just like to have that time and space. But again, sorry, going on a tangent. But
Yeah, Bob, you got it.
Blended Heat is right in Crown Heights, is right in Brooklyn. You can check us out on all of our social medias. It's spelled BLINDENPETE. It's like blind, then den, and then Pete. 2.0, that's where we're at on all of our social media. And we're always like doing events. We even have like a Mother's Day, Father's Day thing, Mother's Day and Father's Day brunch coming up, all inclusive. So if you're a mom, or if your mom is still around, and if not, my condolences to you and anybody else in the chat. My condolences if you are missing a parent. But if you are a parent, or you're just interested in having a good time, we're having a brunch, $65 all inclusive. We've got drinks, we've got good food, working on the menus and everything. So you guys can always, come out and support. And whenever you want to just come through, we're always here for you guys in the community.
Hey, well, thank you, because you got me hungry right now.
We got good food.
No, let me ask you, what kind of foods do you guys make then? Because I want to ask that. Yeah.
Well, we make Caribbean food. We are a Caribbean restaurant, but we definitely take a little bit of inspiration from other countries. Like for I make this thing called Haitians make this thing, but I also make it as well because follow a recipe once in a while, y'all. But they're called pickles. So I make pickles, and we serve them with like a few dishes on the menu. But for Taco Tuesday, people, you would get like radishes, and you'll put it on the thing. Instead, I put the pickles on the tacos. And since I did that, it's really been a great seller, like, because it has this nice contrast of like crunchy, because it's cabbage, onions, and carrots. Some people don't put carrots in there, but I like the carrots because it gives it that extra crunch. And then it's a very spicy. It doesn't have to be too spicy, but it's a very spicy side thing that you put on it. So it has that nice crunch texture compared to what's going in your taco, and then you have a nice little bit of heat that is just all the way in there, and it really does make the taco like 10 times better. But we have things like curry go, oxtail curry chicken, stew chicken, jerk chicken, of course. We do fish items where it's either just a fried white fish. We have snappers, which you can do escovitch snappers, or brown stew fish, or you could just get the fish regularly fried with no sauce or anything on there. We have blackened salmon meals. We do shrimp rasta pastas. We have wings. We have all wings of all sorts. We actually even have like a house guava jerk sauce. So instead of it just being jerk sauce, it's guava jerk sauce. So it's like a little bit of sweet and spicy in there. We do that for our wings. That's what goes on our jerk chicken, but we do it the same for the wings. We have honey garlic wings. We have tamarind wings. We have lemon pepper, buffalo, plain, and French fries too. Of course, can't have wings with no French fries. But we have sweet potato fries, regular fries. And for those who like to be creme de la creme, we even have like yuca fries as well. For just, some people who do like to order those. But we really, we like to do a little bit of everything and just, mesh us all together in a way that does make sense,
Man, listen, I'm gonna leave out of here hungry.
I know, I'm making myself hungry. I'm like, it's lunchtime. I gotta go. I'm like, dang.
No, you're good. You're good. But the thing is, you got me with the rasta pasta because I'm dying to make that here. But yeah, I don't know. You guys do delivery? Like,
yeah, so we're on Grubhub, we're on Uber Eats, we're on DoorDash. Okay. And even through the social, so on our Instagram, Blending P 2.0, there is a online ordering link right in the bio, so you can order. You can order through the Instagram, or you can find us on Uber Eats, Grubhub, DoorDash.
Ooh, all right. Send me that later. Send me that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna support. I'm gonna support. Yeah.
thank you so much. And we even like we have sit down dining. So like again, like even if you weren't to come for the Taco Tuesdays or anything else like that, you can still come. Cause we're open Tuesday to Saturday, but you can always come earlier, or even if you come Wednesday, Thursday, or Saturday, we you can just come and sit down and eat and things like that.
Okay. I don't know. You just got me with all the food. I'm like, that sounds like.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna send it to you right after we get off this. So
yes, please. I'm definitely supporting. You right now. Yes. You got with all that Korean food. I'm like,
you know. And it's good. It's good. And we really do try to use, and not even try, like we do use very clean products. Like we use like we're not using canola oil or anything. Everything is cooked with olive oil. Even when we make salads, we actually do have salads on the menu. We have a mango salad and a quinoa salad. Yes.
Oh,
so we, even for the salad dressing that we use, we put extra virgin olive oil in there. We get all of our meat, or as much meat as possible that we can, is halal meat. So we are using like real vegetables, and nothing out of cans. Any sauce that we make the sauces from scratch, things like that. So it's very clean, and it's very like, it's like when you go eat places and you're like, oh, I feel heavy because like you just had a couple bites and you're like, oh, this is so heavy. Like, no, like you can finish a plate of food here and you can feel full but still light, and not like, oh, you're weighed down by so many carbs and all that stuff. No, like I remember like what was it, last week? Week before the 17th, the weekend of the 17th. We had a table of like 6. And they came in when we first opened, and they ate. Then we were having a function. We were having a karaoke party, actually. And like even though we have karaoke nights, like this was a hosted karaoke party night. So they came and they stayed. The vibes were good. They ate the first set of food. Boom, took us to the kitchen, washed up their plates. Then in like another like 2.5 hours, everybody ordered more food again. And we were like, what? From this one table. So then we brought out their other food, and then they were like, can we order food to go? I was like, this one table is ordered, and like we ended up selling out of food that night because that one table ordered 3 times. Like awesome. Every other people ordering like food to go home, but like 6 people eating 3 times. I was like, wow. Like for one, it was for support because they were like, no, like the food is actually like that good. But then they were also just like they liked the space and the vibe and everything, and we opened at like doors had opened around like 4, but they got there maybe around like 5:30 or 6, and they didn't leave until like, so the function was over at like 3. They didn't end up leaving until like 1:30. So they were there from like 5:30, leaving at 1:30 in the morning. I was like, that's dedication, or that's not even like dedication. That's just love and appreciation, like it's really like people having like a natural like sense of like, this is good food, this is good drinks, good vibes, and just overall great ambiance and everything. And I was like, damn, I really appreciated it, And they all tipped. I was like, damn. Everybody tipped. I was like, holy shucks. And it wasn't like everybody tipped. So what, 6 people tipping $50? Come on now.
Oh yes. Listen, make it rain. That's what I gotta say.
I was like, come on now, you guys are so nice, and it was just really, really nice. And since then they've come back, of course, but it was like, having people come and their initial like impression of the place is really just like, it's nice to see. Like, even I had this other couple who came in, and this lady, she wrote us the most beautiful Google review I've ever seen. I was like, no, that I actually kind of shed a tear for that. It was really, really nice. So when you come, hopefully you like it. When you walk in, you just ask for Gemini. I'm either right on the floor or I'm in the kitchen too. So, but I'm always here. You can always find me here.
Okay, so I see, I see. But I would if you want to try soon. So I'm gonna. We'll see. We'll see.
All right. Perfect.
Yes. Tell them one more time. The name of the location. What the show? Sorry for the
Yeah.
wrong thing. The restaurant and where they
Yeah.
could definitely if they want to come in person also.
So the name of the restaurant is called Blending. It was called Blendin' Pete. It's spelled BLINDENPETE, like blind den Pete. We are on Instagram. It is Blindin' Pete 2.0, and you can find us. We're located in Crown Heights, Brooklyn, 1422 Park Place. Our doors are always open for people to come in. Please come if you need to get out of the rain, get out of the cold, get out of the heat. We have air conditioning, we have heat, we have water, we have drinks. You guys are more than welcome to come inside.
Oof. Listen, guys. Listen, this woman is multi-talented. And she could cook. Listen, you got me with that right there.
Yeah, and we even do like the same as we do delivery orders, we also do catering as well. So, you know, yeah, so even if you and some of the times, like if it makes sense, we do rent out the restaurant for like anniversary parties, birthdays and things like that. Only if it makes sense though, because we've had a few where they've taken advantage. So we've, you know, been trying to shy away from that. But we like to make sure that because we are very trying to be community based, we do you know, leave our doors open or leave chances for, you know, people to come and inquire about things. But, you know, again, if it doesn't make sense, we're not going to do it. But, you know, you are always more than welcome to come and ask and find out if it is something that we can offer and accommodate for you.
I
But
love this.
yeah.
Oh God. Oh, I'm telling you, as soon as we finish, as I do the show, I'm gonna run and eat something. But I'm gonna definitely support online for now.
Thank
But I
you.
definitely love to come first. I'll let you know in advance. But I'll definitely
No,
support.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, I would love that. Yeah, the first time.
I promise you're gonna love it.
Oh man, listen, I'm going with you. What you tell me, I'm going with it. I'm going with it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good, good.
Definitely. Do you have any shout outs you want to give?
Shout out to you. Thank you so much. Like again, like no, really thank you so much for this opportunity. Shout out to Divine. Shout out to Put Yourself Out There. Like again, like I wouldn't be having these opportunities if like you guys weren't like helping me like place here or like being in touch with you guys, whether it's through a show or just like, hey, I have a mutual friend, or like I have a person who is interested in you, or like just interviewing artists, or just like, you know, like connecting with people, you know, regardless of whatever your trade of is, whatever. Like this is just a connection that you are willing to have and put yourself into. So really thank you. Thank you for my mama to birthing me so I could do this and I can be here. Like shout out her, shout out God, like, and nothing would be able to be done without faith and without conviction. So really and truthfully. And shout out to all my artist friends. Shout out who you've had on here already. Arthur. Shout out JV for 1,000 Degrees. Shout out my friend, my boy Showtime. Shout out my cousins. Shout out my cousin Keys, Zoe Skrilla. Shout out just everybody that I've met so far. Oh, one of my favorite artists, what's her name? Imani Day, Miss Imani Day. Shout out Miss Imani Day. Anytime I get to say her name, she's fire. Like in my opinion, that's my soul sister. I love that girl. Like her music is so good. Like if you like me, you would love Imani Day. Imani Day is just like Imani Day is just the day. Like, you know, like she is the sunrise in the morning. Like I love it. And really just shout out everybody who's still grinding, who's putting in their time for whatever craft, career, or things that they're doing. Just shout out to you for always waking up and doing that thing and still producing. And, you know, even though struggle is real, we're pushing through and we're really just like, you know, trying to beat against the grain. And shout out to me because
Yes.
me. Just shout out to me, like not even for any reason, but just shout out me and because you need to shout yourself out more. Like yes, you're receiving it from a lot of other people, but you definitely gotta big yourself up every once in a while, you know.
Listen, well said. And thank you for the shout out. And you're amazing. Never forget that. You're welcome. And I think sometimes that we go through certain things in life, but I think as long as you keep being consistent and you
Mm-hmm.
believe wholeheartedly in what you do, whatever you're doing, I
Yeah.
think you will overcome the loopholes they call it, or like you go through the obstacles and
Mm-hmm.
everything. And as long as you just stay focused, that's the main thing.
No, yeah, and I agree because it really does like staying too much in one position would really like cloud your judgment to what is out there more for you or somewhere else where you could be. And it's got a lot to do with, like I said earlier, like trying to make yourself uncomfortable or just getting yourself out of like a one enclosed space. You really need to just expand yourself and open yourself up so that you can see more of what is meant for you out there.
Amen to that. And again, if you know, like you said, artists that want us to come on here, hit me up. Let me know.
No, yes, please. Like I some of the artists that I did plug here, I'm definitely going to send you their pages, and I'm gonna send your page to them too, so that they can have this opportunity and then we can grow. Because honestly, like everybody's like, oh, why are you always like, you want to bring so many people up with you? Because everybody's trying to get up. We're all trying to climb some social ladder, some financial ladder to be in a higher position. So if you have the opportunity to share a connection or to help bring people up with you, why wouldn't you? Like it's just very selfish, and this is the kind of world we live in. Just a very selfish world where it's very much like eat or be eaten, and just watch, like hunter versus prey. And it's just like you have prey who stick together and they ride each other's coattails to get up to be prey. I mean to be a predator. And then you have hordes of predators who then build up to then become apex predators. Like like everybody is always climbing up some type of ladder. So it's like, why are we gonna chop down somebody else's ladder or not help somebody in the same literal group as us to help get up?
So true. And I think a lot of times, and you're right about that. I think a lot of times people don't realize when you bless somebody, your blessing comes in double, per se. And you said it's like crabs in a barrel, they call it, I think. Like
Yeah.
you just mentioned. Yeah, it's like it's like, no, we all should just, support each other. It doesn't do anything. I mean, it doesn't hurt nobody.
Literally.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. But like you said, we gotta push those barriers. We gotta keep,
Hmm.
making things more aware to that. Also, where could they find you on your social media?
You can find me nowhere. I'm not a real person. Um,
Don't tell me that.
no, catch me in real life. No, but you can find me on Instagram at JEM_MINI. Because they wouldn't let me put Gemini together like this one name. But so it's basically like Gem_mini. So it's JEM_MINI. On TikTok, it's called, what is it on TikTok? Lord have mercy. I'm sorry.
What
I'm,
is about it?
I'm Instagram baby. Like I was Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr. Don't have TikTok. I'm still learning that. I'm like an old lady whenever I say that. But my TikTok name is Gemini with a J with a red heart on it. But the at is Gemini Gem. So JEMINI Gem. Or you could just type in literally like Gemini with WITAJ. Or you could type in Gemini Gem and you'll find me.
Okay. I like that. And one more time, people could check out your song that was out now called Take a Minute. It's available on all digital platforms. And also layers, and also you got more things in the works.
Yes, I do have more things in the works. But I like to tell people wherever you find music, you can find me. And I just that's it. Like as far as like for the streaming, you can everything that I drop does go on Amazon Music, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube Music, a couple other stations as well. That I can't remember off the top of my head. But everything is out everywhere where you have access to music. Sometimes it depends on like how you search it up. You might have to type in the whole name of the song with Gemini. Sometimes you could just type in the name of the song. Um, Sometimes you could type the name and then the name of this, like my name and then the name of the song. So it really just depends on how you search it. But wherever you search it, I will pop up.
Awesome, awesome. Again, I want to thank you so much. First time here on the Real G Spotty Radio
Yes,
Show.
I liked it. I was so nervous, but it really,
Happy.
I was it. It was like a nice conversation. Like it wasn't even like a, oh, like
Like
it
a
wasn't like a,
Q&A.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was a talk. It was a dialogue that we were having, which I genuinely appreciate. So thank you.
You're very welcome. And that's what I say. Like when people come here, anybody for that matter, I want people to be comfortable. Like just like I said, it's just we just hanging out. It's a Sunday afternoon, evening, whatever. We're just
Yeah.
chilling, hanging out. You know.
Like we're gonna go out to the movies after this. We're gonna go on an excursion.
Nice. There you go. There you go. Are you gonna check out that Michael movie? The Michael film?
Yes, I have to. I was gonna go to the movies the other day, but I ended up so I was down over by the Alamo in Albee Square, and they have a Korean hot pot and barbecue right across the street from the movie theater. But I was there for hours, and then by the time I wanted to go see the movie, the movie theater was closing. So, but I do want to go see that Michael movie real bad, real bad.
No, same here. I heard like it's got really good reviews.
Yeah.
It surpassed, I think, over like the best ever biopic ever. And I'm like, that's
cool.
Yeah,
I also was kind of like on a bit of a standstill about watching the movie just because like I love Michael and I'm a Michael stan, but you know, you have those people who are outfitted down. They're like, I got my loafers, my shiny jacket, gloves on. I'm like, hey. I just got off work. I'm still in my apron, but I want to watch the movie. So I said, I'm gonna let like everybody go ahead, get dressed up, go watch the movie, and then I'm gonna just go watch it after. But no, I'm gonna take my friend when we go see it because I took my friend to go see it, but we just ended up eating all night.
No. But now this time, just be like, listen, we're gonna go.
Yeah.
And just enjoy it and have a good time, man. Definitely.
I've been again, like I really like to watch TV and movies and things like that. So now today television and movies is not what it used to be. So I was very like skittish to be like, okay, well, to go back to the movie theaters because there's nothing you want to see. But I definitely wanted to see that Michael movie.
Oh my God, hands down. Let me tell you something. I ever since Now came out, like I seen like on Instagram or other places, they're talking so much about him. Like he's like the highlight because remember he's like the movie's out now and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm Instagram, I'm seeing like within 10 feeds or we want to call it, I see nothing but mostly his stuff. I'm like, oh my God.
He's a hot commodity now, you know? And even through like that the way he's not even just him, but the way people are immortalized, whether it isn't through music or whatever, it like I want to be immortalized like that, or just like looked up to like that, like you know, like I don't need to have nobody passing out as I get on the stage.
Oh my God. You know? I mean, it ain't wrong with that. I mean, shoot.
No, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. That's amazing. But I mean, medical needs to be right at the front. But I just mean like I just want to be appreciated, of course, but I also like I want to be something that people can look back on and be like this is timeless, like the Gemini, the person who Gemini was is timeless, the art that she makes is timeless, and just everything surrounding her, the company she keeps, that how she ran her business, how she did everything is just timeless, and it's not to say set in stone as like this is the template, but it's set in stone as in this is just how this is, like when you pick up a puzzle and like, and I know it's hard to pick up a puzzle when you complete it, but like when you pick something up and you're like, this is just it in full form, that's how I want to be after my time is done,
No, I think it says your legacy. That's what you
Yeah.
want to leave that kind of mark into the world. And I think there's nothing wrong with that, and that's really cool. Because like I said, down the line, let's say, your family, friends, and people that, you get to connect down the line also when you do other shows and that sort. I think, you want to, like I said, the imprint. You want people like, oh, wow, like she did this, she's done that. I want to like, kind of emulate her, but, so also honor her. So
exactly.
yeah, that's kind of cool though. Yeah, definitely. And I have asked you this weird question. Did anybody or people have told you before that you have like an old soul?
Yeah. They used to even tell me that before I did music. They were just like, why do you talk the way you talk? Why do you think the way you think? And I never used to, again, as a kid, I was just like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Like, this is just the way my brain is working right now. But I mean, as I've gotten older, and as I still continue to grow and get older, I really, just by listening to, because I've never like, I had, my age friends and things like that, but I was always around a lot of older folks when I was younger. Like I was around a lot of my mom's friends and like my grandparents and my grandparents' friends, and you're just listening to things that they had to say, like in conversation with them, like not when they're speaking to you, because it was always a you've seen and not heard type of thing. So I'm a very big observer. So by hearing like advice that they were telling each other or life stories and things like that, it really like put into perspective, like, one, you don't know anything because you're fucking like 8, so you're just like, I can't relate to you at 25 or you at 30 or however old you are, and I'm not saying you. I'm not saying
no,
you.
No, you're good.
It's just like to have that comparison between the child and the adult, of being like, I'm gonna be here in a couple years, yes, but watching how you were able to navigate it, and like your thought process on the experiences you lived, is like, okay, there is things to dissect here and to take advice from and to take inspiration from. But then you also have like when people are verbally giving you said advice, or you're verbally hearing like this person break down their experiences and their stuffs, and like, just using your very big brain to then therefore find a way to pair it with yourself and then break it down so that you can make sense of it and you can sound like a fully formed individual. And that's all like growing up is just like trying to form yourself in a fully well-rounded individual who knows what to say, when to say it, who knows how to handle their financials, who knows how to handle their emotions, and just knows how to move around the world. And I've always been very self-aware for a very long time, since I was young. But now it's just like, you're putting that self-awareness in, like you're using it intentionally, whether it is in your music or how you speak or how you approach people, to really make things one cohesive thing so it makes sense. And so you're not flying off the walls and just like, oh, I'm spewing out words for the sake of hot air being wasted. Like, I know I always go on tangents. I could talk forever, like always.
No, I love it. This is all right.
Like,
freedom. Listen,
exactly. And then this is what I like about speaking. And it's not like, it doesn't always have to be a debate. It doesn't always have to be, like we're fighting something, or it's just like a back and forth. It's like, no, it can have a very like an infinity sign. Like a conversation can go like around and around and around, and we have like a very steady baseline of like how we got from one point to the next point to the next point to the next point, for it to all then tie into each other.
Very true. You're right about that. Very true. I got another question, and sometimes I when I do the show, I don't know if you've seen the past episodes I've done. I usually get, now people get me like, well, how did you know? I'm like, no, I didn't dig any information. I just know because it's just certain things I get.
Yeah.
She's like, oh shit.
Yeah, I'm like,
the hot thing now. Yeah. So I don't know. I keep saying, maybe it might be wrong, but I see like grass, but like from back home in the Caribbean, like the big plants and like the big, what this.
Yeah.
And when you was talking, I kept seeing that, and I see like a home, And if I'm not mistaken, I see it's either your aunt or your grandmother who passed over, because I keep sensing that, like that home kind of vibe. Like we
Mm-hmm.
used to go there, and I used to see like that love, that unity. But I do see it's either, I don't know name, but I do see either a grandmother presence or an aunt presence. It's someone keeps in my ear, and
Yeah.
I feel the vibe, and I'm just like kind of like saying like no, like let them know I'm okay and that you're being protected. But I keep sensing that. I don't know why when I was talking to you.
Well, thank you. Oh my gosh. Like,
You're
oh
very welcome.
wow. That
No,
like
listen.
so
That's why I don't want to scare you, because you're like, what the fuck?
no, yeah, like, 'cause that was like, whoa. But no, I had an aunt. Her
Yes,
name is Muriel, and my family is
auntie, right? Auntie
yeah.
came in. Yeah, came in.
So
Yeah.
she did pass away a little, like a few years back, when I was younger. But when like I used to sing a lot for her, and like she was just like I would go over to her house and she would just like let me be, and just let me like run around in the yard, watch TV, like do whatever a kid was meant to do. And she really just like she would let me play in her makeup. Like she had really nice things. Like, again, it's why I love older people. Think they have so many curated things, items over the years. I'm like, well, but she always used to let me like look at her perfumes, raid her closets, and just like look at all her nice stuff. Like it was really, really nice. Like I loved her. And like I also am very spiritually inclined as well, but I not since she passed, but like a little while after she passed, like I could tell that she moved on. So like I haven't felt or heard anything from her recently. So or since then. So that was really like I'm not gonna cry, but that
No,
was
listen.
like
You
wow.
could cry in this show. Look, we're not. You could cry. You're human. You know what I'm
No, yeah.
saying? So you could cry, but I kept we was talking. I keep seeing the grass, and I'm like something with auntie, and I'm like, this is I have to let you know because it was like bothering. I'm like, we're talking. I'm like, shit. Where can I present this? So it's just a connection. Just
No,
saying that.
yeah, and I really do appreciate that. Like, no,
You're welcome.
that's really nice. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And does she have? I don't know. I keep seeing this in her house or something. Does she have like if it's wooden or is it like bongos or drums or something like that? I keep
Drums.
see this is what I'm talking about. Yeah. So
My family is very big on like we have a lot of African drums, whether they're the small ones or the big ones.
carvings. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we have a lot of those. Like back home in the country, and
Yes.
even, like in my mom's house, like where like I have a drum, my brother has a drum, my mom has a drum, my grandmother has a drum. Like everybody has their own drum.
That's
So
beautiful.
yeah.
No, but I see that feels weird. I'm just getting it. I'm getting it, and I see it.
Yeah.
And like, there were times that she would just be like, "Yeah, we'll hang out and whatever y'all doing at the time." And she would like. I think that's why you have a lot of like connection to music because she kind of introduced you at a young age. I see that.
Yeah.
It's a lot to it, but yeah, just want to send a message.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. No, I really like when I tell you like because a lot of people like not a lot of people get it. It's like everybody has their own connection to music and their own connection to like, family and within music and everybody's supported differently, but my support has definitely been all the way around, all the way like just like a big hug. Like, I've just been hugged and comforted a lot through a lot of life and just through a lot of like within my music and with people appreciating it and seeing it in me before I saw it in myself. So and she was one of the people to see it in myself, like before, like when I was trying to tell my mom, oh, I wanted to take music classes and stuff like that. My mom was like, practical learning. Music is not a job or anything like that. And she was just like, no, let the girl express herself and live.
I understand. Listen, we have our days.
Yeah.
Now, just one more thing before we go. You could say yes or no because I don't want to get too indefinite. But was there a time? I don't know. I'm seeing it maybe around your teen age. It's gonna be go through it, but I think in the teen towards adult age, did you go through a thing where it was that kind of like depression or something, or you don't go into that? I mean, if yes or no, if you don't want to talk about it, okay. I do see that like you were not to an extent. I don't want to get too much away, but I think, but I do. definitely I see where you was going through certain phases in life, and
Mm-hmm.
you were just in that world. You could say you were kind of like facing certain things, and I think what I've been seeing is just like you were in and out. You know, your
Yeah.
parents tried to help, but it was like you were just fighting it in that sense. So
No, yeah. Yeah, 100%. Like it, and around this topic and this time that we're speaking about the topic for, it was just a lot of like, you figuring out yourself, and but then also knowing certain things about yourself, and trying to express it to people, and they're just like, no, like, you don't know anything about what you're speaking about, so that's not what it is. And then you have to fight with your family about yourself, and you either can double down and you know join the losing battle, or you can not double down and still join the losing battle. So I just said, I'm not going to double down on anything. I'm going to just step away, figure my shit out, and then come back when I have it all figured out, or when I at least have an inkling of like what I tried to bring up to you. Because it's like going for a loan, and you're telling the person, hey, these are my qualifications, these are my credentials, this is everything that I know and have up front so far. And they're like, it's not enough, or you just don't know what you're talking about, so no, you can't get the loan. So now you have to go to loan sharks and other people to go get what you want and what you need, and then it's just a whole thing.
I understand. No, but I think from this was good that you talked about it prior to before I even told you what I said. But I
Yeah.
think in general, music is a great outlet, and you're using it in a good way to utilize that for whatever things you're going through, passing even to now. And
Yeah.
I think, and I said it before too, personally, I think music really saved my life, and I think it also has done the same for you as well in many
Yeah,
ways.
it definitely did. It definitely did. And it still continues to save my life. And like when I found it, like when I first started doing music, like as an adult, it definitely wasn't a point in time where I needed saving, and it did save me. And now, like, it still saves me, but in not at all the same sense, because that was different time. But then still, like, if I'm ever just like feeling like the world is literally like crushing me with a boulder on my chest, music could come in. If I feel like I might be hitting a wave of depression, music. If I feel just too overwhelmed, music. Like it literally just, like, even if like there'll be like times where, like, not even to say I have writer's block, but I just can't get to my phone or get to pen and paper or anything like that. But then, like, I'll just so happen to, like, somebody will like recognize me and start asking me about my music, or I'll just happen in on open mic or a jam session. Like, it's like, wow. Like, I remember there was one time I walked into this bar that I like to go to, and because I didn't hear anything from the outside, no music, no nothing. But then I went inside, and um, I was just writing in my book at the bar, and then somebody came over and asked me what I was writing about, and then we started opening up. They did poetry, and I was just like, and then again, like music and just art opened up, me to be like, okay, I was having a really shit day, and then now I'm here talking about creativity. So it really does, like, save people's lives. Like, music, whether you hear it, you're writing it, you're producing it, you're making beats, like, it can save your life, and it can save anybody else's life too.
Amen to that. Amen. And oh man, I'm sorry to. I didn't want to hurt you. I didn't want to just say too much, but I was like, I have to send this because
No,
yeah,
yes, I really, like, when I tell you, like, that's also like aside of everything that
yeah,
we've talked about, like even the props that we've given each other throughout this talk, that that's gonna sit with me the most, So I thank you, and I genuinely appreciate you for saying something, because one, you unlocked memories that I fuck like, not to say I forgot, but like, just I wasn't even in my catalog of memories, that was not at the forefront. So thank you so much for bringing that out, because I haven't even thought about that aunt in a really long time. So thank you. Like I'm literally like, I'm gonna go and like cry tears into my food after this.
Oh, well, happy tears. Happy tears. That mean.
No, yes, no, happy tears for sure. Happy tears for sure, because like I'm even as we're talking, like I'm actively remembering the house, like I'm remembering like the everything. So like is and then too, like it was when my mom got married in Barbados, and we went to her house as the get ready house, and it just so many things, So
It's okay. I do see, like, it's like you're not far from a beach. Like I see sand and water, and I see like
no,
a
yeah,
little
yeah.
gate or something. Yeah.
Yeah, the beaches from that house is like maybe 10-15 minutes away. So
There you go. Yeah.
and that's what I like about one, it's an island, but I like that my family, like no matter what, like, because I have a lot of family on the island, but no matter which family member I'm going to go see, they're only like, each of them are like, at most, I have one family who lives like up in the country though, so they're a lot further from the ocean. But like most of my family right by the ocean, like my mom's husband who lives down there, he like you can see the ocean from like when you're either driving up to his house, and then we can walk like 10 minutes and be right at the beach. Like, so it's really like, it's crazy.
And I see those, not to cut you, I'm sorry, but I do see there was a lot of happy moments, especially. But I don't know, I see you, like, you and your family, you were like really happy. Those like your happy moments as a kid.
Yeah.
The beach area, like just like the local area, but most of the
100%. Like even like again, the island, because we're from Barbados, the island is very big, but it's also very small, and you can just get to places depending on where you are. You can get to places quickly. But it also is like if you're walking, of course, but even if you're driving, like nothing is too far away from each other. Like again, like I said, for especially from like where my stepdad lives, he is like when we walk to the beach, like and we walk to the beach and then we walk off the beach, and if we just take another like 5-8 minute walk in any direction, there are like little mom and pop shops that you could just pull up and sit inside, and then they have little convenience stores, little shops to buy things, and then you just head right back up, 10-minute walk back to the house, so.
Oh man, that's awesome. But again, thank you for coming on the show. You're very welcome, and like I said, you have a beautiful talent. Just keep working hard, keep striving, do what you have to do. And I think another thing also, I see when you perform, just a suggestion, when you perform before, depending like a story you have, like say every song we have is a backstory, either it's personal or not. But I think the ones that are personal, I think sometimes before you perform, add a little to it, because people are going to resonate more.
Okay.
And not all the time. Not I mean like,
yeah. But just to share a little on it, because I've done it before. I don't always do it. Like, it's not even to say, like, again, as you said, not to always do it, but it's
right.
I probably only like broken down a song like maybe in the years that I've been performing, like maybe 10 times, and I've been performing for like 3-4 years now. So it's like, it's definitely something that I do want to find more ways to implement in my performances. I just get nervous because I'm a rambler. So I'm like, I need to figure out what song I'm going to do this for, or what 2 songs I'm going to do this for, and then do it. Because like, it becomes to me, if I have a 10-minute set, it's going to be 20, So I'm definitely,
you got another song in there
I want to work on, but I would definitely be implementing that more into my performances for sure.
Yeah, I mean, not all the time, but I think
depending
where you go up, but I do see you like, time, but here, have a seat. If look at that, it depends on the stage. Let's say they have a seat thing. You sit down. You getting I guess it's called intimacy with the engagement of the audience. Forgive me. So they start to feel, and then when you start performing it, they're like, oof. So I think just time to time, not all the time, but once in a while, when you feel it, just in that
Yeah.
perspective of that. And I do see you working with a band. Interesting.
Yes, yes. I love bands. I have worked with a band at the restaurant, but I do like that's like even when I like perform places, or if I like curate a show of my own, I definitely I definitely want to do it with a band. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Like it's with a band, just because it ties back into what I was saying earlier about
Yes.
like when back in the day, like there were no, oh, I'm plugging this into the DJ, or it was either you did this shit a cappella, or you had a band, or you had, even if it was just like two instrument players, like there was real live music being played and felt, and that's how I want to be known as, like a real artist. And I know like that's a bit vague to say, but to me real artistry is stripping things down and rebuilding from it. So
I love that. And there's a spot. I'm gonna see if I can find it. It's on Harlem. It's a spot I performed there a couple years ago. The band is amazing. It depends if they have the bands sometimes, but
yeah.
they usually go and you do covers there or original music. But I usually do covers with them, and they're with the. I have to find the name. Jesus Christ! If I find it, I'm gonna let you.
Yeah.
You can check it out. And
No, of
they're
course.
yeah, and it's really really dope. The vibes is like really cool, intimate vibes and that, and yeah, I do see you doing that. Like I said, it's and that's the best feeling between us and everyone watching as well. It's nothing like having, of course, tracks, performance tracks, but another thing is having a live band and just like you feel the rawness. You get more engaged with it, with the band and that.
No, yeah. It's just a different way to connect with people, and with music, and with the artist, and with the band that you're playing with too. So
That's true. You already know.
yeah.
Yeah. But again, I want to thank you so much for coming on the show. We'd love to have you back on when you're
Yeah.
dropping them albums and stuff. Yes.
Yeah, no, of course. I literally, after I dropped the this first single, I'm coming back on here to promote the EP.
Yay! Excited. Yes. You already know.
Well, at least you got the first 3 songs that's gonna be on there. So,
Yes.
it's gonna be layers. Take a minute. Let's see, and then I'm gonna drop an extra 2 more on there for you guys.
I love that. Oh man, awesome, awesome. But thank you so much for coming on and bringing us what you're bringing us your sunshine, as they call it. I love it.
Yes, yes, thank you. On this beautiful sunny Sunday.
There we go. Yes, you're pretty much well. Yeah, you're right about that. But thank you so much again. We'd love to have you back on, like you said, sometime soon. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day and weekend events. Yes.
Yes, thank you. And you as well. I hope everything goes well. If you have any more interviews to do for today, for the week, I hope those go over smoothly. And I hope you enjoy the artists who come up here and speak to you as well.
Of course. Oh, you know it. It's just like home now. We just
No, yeah. And I like that. And I will definitely be staying tuned in, and I will be promoting and watching too. Because I like to watch people and I like to watch things. So this is definitely something if I was just a consumer, and even if I wasn't on here, I would definitely watch your show. I would watch your content and everything.
You gotta see the past ones. I'd be going crazy.
Yeah, I have to. I only saw when you did JV's one.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
So I have to now go back and go see the other ones. But if I was ever scrolling through something like I would click on you, because I even just based off of just like your voice and like your vibe, you're someone who I would like to watch.
Oh my god. Well, listen, I'll take what I can. I appreciate that. Made my day again. Thank you.
No problem. I like what I like, and I like you, and I like this experience, and I like the space in the community that you have. It's very, very nice, very welcoming, and just just very real. And that's, again, like I keep saying that we're missing. It's just very real, and I appreciate you for having this to do. You don't have to do this. This doesn't have to be anything in your realm of what you like to do or to push people, but I'm glad that you are doing this. So
Thank you. Oh, now you're gonna make me cry. Stop. Listen, I'm a mess right now. So listen,
it's okay.
Yes. Oh my God. I feel like I'm the modern day Oprah, right?
No, literally, like you get an interview.
I'm done. I can't. Well, one day God will allow me. We'll see that works out.
Yes, and it will.
Thank you. No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh my God.
Okay.
But thank you again, and we'll talk after the show. But
Yeah.
I appreciate you, and enjoy your rest of the day, week, and just keep doing what you're doing. Sorry. Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Well, bye. Thank you, chat, and thank you for having me. Everybody have a good weekend and enjoy the week, and just have a good time and live your life.
Yes. Well said. All right. Awesome. Have a good night and good day and week as well.
Bye.
Bye. Oh God, I love it. I love it. Yes, guys, that was amazing. Listen, let's give it up for Jemini in the building. Yes, she's phenomenal. Go support her. She's an amazing artist. We're gonna go right into music break right now, but we're gonna play her jams right now. Again, it's out now called Take a Minute. Also, forgive me, Layers is out now as well. Go support her. She's phenomenal. And support, guys. Go check her out. She's dope. And she said she's performing in a few other locations soon as well. I believe this month, I think in June she mentioned, I think. So, yeah. Listen, support. Share people's stuff on Facebook, Instagram. Doesn't hurt, so. With that in mind, we're taking a quick break here on the Vero G Spider Radio Show. Your host, Vero G. Wow. This just made my day. I love just meeting a lot of great people. And I just love continue doing this and support. So, thank you guys. Appreciate you. And thank you for the viewers watching as well, too. So again, we're on the music break segment of the show, and we'll be right back. And then we're going to breaking news. So stay tuned. If you're watching us on YouTube Live, on Facebook Live, and also on Twitch, you can say hello in the chat room. Is open right now. And we'll be right back. Yeah. So we got more for you. Stay tuned. Yes.
Can we have a minute, baby? Can we take a minute? Can we have some time? Can we see how long it would take for you to be mine? I don't wanna waste a second. I just wanna apply pressure to all the points that gets you annoyed. To be honest, that would be better than waiting around for you to decide what you really want. Ooh, baby, I could be looking for so much more than what you brought to my table. Thought you'd be willing and able to face certain odds, like taking me apart and building me back up and showing all our cards while protecting each other's hearts. Baby, can I call you baby? Or would you like me to say your name, Ski? Which one would get you to listen up? Or stop you clenching up your purse? Baby girl, let go of your pearls. Ooh, I'm sorry for calling you baby girl. Baby, you're enthusiastic, a real fanatic, a connoisseur for the flair of dramatics. I swear you could win an Oscar for your roles. That's if you really want it though, but maybe that's impossible. The only way you know how to act is out of control. Swear you don't have no control over the things that wrong in your head. You got monsters. If those don't scare you, don't look under the bed, 'cause they might take you, they might make you frightened of everything that is or ever was. Can we take a minute? Can we have some time? Can we see how long it would take for you to be mine? I know you think of me. Why wouldn't you want to? Fighting it is awful. Just let me take over. I know you want me, but for you to be. Am I
Way too fucking much.
mine?
Whatever. Y'all thought it was over? Nah, there's a whole second part, baby. Y'all not ready for it though. Hold on. It goes like this.
After all this fuckery, my life will be so amazing. It feels like a dream. It's pinch me.
Tear me down and open me up. Put your hands all up in my gut. Try to dissect me with no luck. Can't replicate what I've got. I'm the one that's up next, not y'all. No disrespect to what y'all got. Everywhere I step, I know it's my spot. You cannot afford to get caught. All in the places you should not be. Don't act like you not bump into me. My nasty shit make you see me all in your sheets. My soulful shit make you feel your feelings. When I say come, daddy, don't be scared. Wanna put my hands all in your head. Go through it, see what's in there. See all what you thought, did or said. Or some Dr. Seuss said. Or something else I can't comprehend. Are you even listening? Why do you wanna know all my layers? Think after that you know me better. Open me up, open me up. Oh no, no love, oh no, no love. Open me up, open me up. Oh no, no love, oh no, no love. Can't sit back and get me for free. Everything I do, it costs a fee. Cost $100, don't think you got it. Coming for me, you know it's the truth. Cause I got the juice, so come eat my fruit. Get lows all on you, drown in that good, good. But don't lose your breath, cause you got another job to do. Open me up, open me up. Oh no, no love, oh no, no luck. Open me up, open me up. Oh no, no luck, oh no, no luck. Thought you had access, oh no, denied. Now stop your crying between my thighs. Cause you came over a couple times. You'd have access to what is mine. Are you delusional or just quite stupid, bro? I think so. Oh no, that's not ladylike. Should've said it's all in my head. I forgive you for you leaving on floor with no pussy but soul. Open me up, open me up. Oh no, no luck, oh no, no luck. Open me up, open me up. Oh no, no luck, oh no, no luck.
He's living life on the edge with the gun in his hand, thinking he's invincible and this is at his command. No more dreams of college, no more hopes to drive, just a gangster's life where survival's the only drive. He's got the streets on lock, but his soul is on fire, a product of the ghetto where the system's a liar. He's trapped in a cycle of the violence and pain. A gangster's life where the only way out is to listen up, yeah, oh, I got a story to tell about a youngin' who fell victim to the gangster spell. Thought he was a boss, but he was just a pawn in the game of life, and that's where the stakes are gone. He traded books for bullets and his future for fame. Now he's running wild, he's against a claim to shame. Mama's tears are falling as he's lost his way. From the classroom to the streets, a gangster's life is hell. His mama cries, tears falling like a rain. Her baby boy lost to the streets, forever in vain. He won a motherfucking fame. He won a motherfucking fame. He won a motherfucking fame. Yo, yo, yo.
Grew up around rats, roaches, syringes, crack valves, hair wow, closet of hand-me-downs and wax styles. He lost a ton of sleep, didn't have a ton to eat. Penny candy a treat, if you lucky, cream of wheat. He was dumb poor, no toys, dumb bored. Mom was a drug whore, landlord was a slumlord. Coming up was so tough, but it made him so rough. Cool with having no stuff, he didn't really know enough. Product of that east side project. You been robbed a few times, he ain't been robbed yet. Money no object, in the hood he's a star. 22 in the ball, prospector play a part. Before he had them youngins run up on you and spray your car. When it come to Heron, he got that La Brea tar. Residue on the scale, federals on his trail. Facing a 2 to 12, circling in his cell.
His mama cries, tears falling like a rain. Her baby boy lost to the streets, forever in vain. He won a motherfucking fame. He won a motherfucking fame. Yo, yo, yo. He thinks the underworld is empty, evil at its peak. Robbing gas stations, guns strong in time to speak. Filling buckets as Benjamin's living life on the edge. Later tonight he's at the strip club, money his pledge. Buying bottles and blow, think his life is a breeze. Bitches surround him but his conscience is freeze. Police got him on radar, he's a target, no surprise. Clip club, the sound of his demise, his car stop, no lies.
City lights flicker but his story's done. Another soul lost, another mother with none. The streets stay hungry, the cycle repeats. A gangster's life ends on these concrete streets.
Get your money up, that's what you better do. Yeah, yeah. I could fall back and still be ahead of you. 3 jobs and a nigga still struggling. It's hard to do right and keep from drug smuggling. Money's getting low, shit can't last like this. I'd rather walk looking at these gas prices. A nigga too young to be feeling this old. In January the world never got this cold. Real shit, what you supposed to do when your bills and rent is way overdue. I know most of you can relate to that. Money coming slow, my bills can't wait for that. Damn, I hate the fact we still in poverty. So much shit in my way, success is hard to see. Being broke ain't meant for me, the streets is too tense for me. This rap shit is meant to be, I do it with intensity. Niggas love to fall back when I fall through. When I level up, don't expect me to call you. New day, but still the same shit for me. Man, it's 9 to 5, life ain't it for me. Get your money up, that's what you better do. I can fall back and still be ahead of you. New day, but still the same shit for me. That 10 to 20 life ain't it for me. Get your money up, that's what you should do. So we can all make it out the hood too.
Feel like El Chapo in my city, imported and slipping. Smoking and sniffing, road to riches, went gold in the kitchen. Came up from bandos, letting grams go, trafficking weight. Package run late, test and skate, move half out of state. They said one day you be a legend, I already am. Fucking your bitch with the world in the palm of my hands. Product demand, I make millions off pots in the pans. Plotting we blam, get GoFundMe, 30 shots from sedans. Profits advance, blocks get ran, we don't stop till it's grand. Around my way they say I'm crazy, I probably am. Built from the nothing, I ain't budging, securing the spot. Ever go broke, we back hitting licks, heating up pots.
New day, but still the same shit for me. Man, it's 9 to 5, life ain't it for me. Get your money up, that's what you better do. I can fall back and still be ahead of you.
Also know, vote for us. Real Lyrics is on No Hope, featuring myself, Vero G, on the hip hop category. You can vote for us at www.ldmradio.com/vote. Also, I'm under the pop category for my anxiety. Also, on the land category for Rompe Mi Corazon, vote once a week for us, guys. We appreciate your support. We love you, our amazing supporters and followers. Continue to vote once a week. Let's continue being that top 10. Let's make it happen, baby. And we'll see you then. Take care.
Hey guys, welcome back. You're watching the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. Your host, Vero G. So that was for a bit on the music break right there for this week. Big shout out to everyone who's been showing us love. Just spread the word. You know how we do here each week on the show. And yeah, thank you for our guest this week, artist Jemini. Amazing. So definitely support. I cannot stress that enough, people. Just support. That's the main thing. So you already know. So let's get right into the other part of the show, and that is breaking news, everybody. So you know how we always give you latest news locally and also international and all that said and done. So I guess let's kind of get into it, right? I hope I got the right one. Let's see. There we go. There's breaking news. So let's take it away. Yes, guys, we're on breaking news right now on the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. We host Vero G. So let's get right into it. I have to talk about this right now because, listen, I just got to get into it. So apparently it's stating here, it's actual factual information. After over 34 years, the well-known Spirit Airlines has been now officially shut down. Quickly before we get to the story, a lot of people laugh because of the fact that we know back then, I guess Spirit Airlines was one of the best airlines, I guess, but besides Delta, American, what's the other one? So many airplane companies that was out there back in the days. Even still now, American Airlines, the list goes on. So back or JetBlue too as well. But other than that, this company, Spirit Airlines, been for, as you see, 34 years. It's been a while. But as we know, recently, for a couple of years ago, it has downsized the name Spirit Airlines to people knowing that people, unfortunately, who work for this company, not all allegedly, kind of have a lot of issues when it comes to anger issues or with their clients, or not the clients, with the customers. I don't know if you guys seen this. People actually have fights in the terminal, the airplane terminal, whatever. You look it up. Spirit Airlines, and it had gotten later on now a bad reputation because of that. This goes on. Anyway, back to the story. So it states here, Spirit Airlines officially ceased all operations as of 3 a.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, May 2nd, which was yesterday, by the way, of 2026. It states here the airline entered immediate went down after a final $500 million federal bailout proposal from the Trump administration failed to secure the necessary creditor support. States here, the airline cited skyrocketing jet fuel prices, which more than doubled to over $4.50 per gallon, following the outbreak of the war in Iran, as the primary factor that derailed its restructuring efforts. Okay. Now, states here, a proposal rescue deal that would have gained or given the U.S. government a 90% stake in the carrier collapsed when the key bondholders, including, hope I said it right, Citadel and Ares Management, rejected the terms. Oh, so it's about money, guys. So states here, the carrier had already filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy twice since late 2024 and lost over $2.5 billion since the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, states here, all flights are canceled and customer service is no longer available at airports or via phone. So, for example, let's say you had booked a trip, right? Let's say around this time frame now, May 4th, 5th, whatever, to go, let's go to Mexico, whatever. Now, apparently, you ain't ever going to go see that you're not going to go to wherever your destination is, because apparently this airline company is no longer exists. So this is crazy. Hope you guys get refunds. Shit. Anyway, it states here, all flights are canceled and customer service is no longer available at airports or via phone. Spirit stated it will, okay, I just want to make sure it did. So it states here, it will automatically process refunds for tickets purchased directly through its website and with a credit or debit card. Okay, so you getting your money back. I just want to make sure. Okay. It states here, if you book through a travel agent or a third-party site, like Expedia, whatever you want to call it, you must contact them directly for a refund. It states here, major carriers including United American, Southwest, Delta, and JetBlue are offering rescue fares or capped ticket prices for stranded travelers with proof of a Spirit booking. Damn, that's wow. It states here, this collapse marks the first liquidation of a major U.S. carrier in 25 years. Approximately 17,000 jobs have been lost. And experts from the Points Guy and Business Insider predict that the loss of ultra-low-cost competition could lead to a 40% to 23% hike in domestic airlines airfares. Forgive me. That's crazy. How do you guys feel about that? That's oh man, I don't know, man. How do you guys feel? The chat's over, by the way. So how do you guys feel about this unfortunate cancellation, or what you want to call it, shutdown for this airline service, if you want to call it so? I don't know. Let's see how this turns out eventually, so that is crazy, huh? But it is what it is. So let's change the mood a little bit to another interesting story on breaking news, shall we? Yeah, so you guys see that that is a few of the and this, we're on YouTube, so we gotta be kind of clean about it, but I'm gonna be straight with it. Abortion medicine, or pills as they call it. So let's see what's going on in the story. So it states here, on Saturday, May 2nd of 2026, Danko Laboratories filed an emergency appeal with the United States Supreme Court requesting an immediate block of a lower court ruling that restricted mail order access to the abortion pill malfustrone. Hope I said it right. Malfustrone. You guys can see on the screen, right? Because I can't say it right. Well, is that right? Huh? Well, yeah, it's in a quote in the bottom, so you can't. But that's the brand that they are trying to recall, I guess. So it states here, this appeal followed a May 1st decision by the 5th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals that reinstate nationwide in-person requirements for the drug, effectively banning its distribution by mail or through telehealth pharmacies. States here, emergency request. Now, Danko Laboratories argue that the lower court's ruling causes quote-unquote immediate confusion and upheaval for manufacturers providing end patients. The company is seeking an immediate stay pause of the ruling while the Supreme Court considers the full appeal. States here, the current dispute stems from a lawsuit filed by Louisiana, which challenged the FDA's 2023 rules that remove in-person dispensing requirements. States here, if not stayed, the Fifth Circuit order overrides FDA regulations requiring patients across the country to obtain the medication in person in a health center. States here, the application was directed to Justice Samuel Alito, who handles emergency matters from the Fifth Circuit. It states here, of this 2026 case brings malprostone back to the Supreme Court nearly 2 years after the justices unanimously preserved access to in June of 2024 by ruling that a previous group of plaintiffs lacked legal standing to sue. Well, that's all it says pretty much for this story. It's very interesting. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I mean, listen, it's unfortunate how these pharmacies have to go through the legal battles with certain things, and like now you can't even mail over, or you can't even like order online medication for certain reasons. I respect it. I'm not here against anything of this topic. You know what I'm saying? But to each their own. I just hope they make it have people have easy access to this without going through all the courts in that sense. I mean, we'll see. I mean, if I get more stories on this or the update on this, I'll update you guys on that as well on the show. So we'll see. All right, so last on breaking news, everybody. This one's a sad story, of course. I talked about this a couple weeks ago. As you guys know, there was a man in the Bronx who actually was a rapper one time. And I think he was taking a train from the Bronx to, as you see here, I think that's Times Square. Yeah, Times Square. And apparently he attacked, I think it was a gentleman or so, and he said that he was Lucifer, all this other stuff, and he was mentally ill. So he had a machete, as we know in the islands, it's called machete. You know, that means like a big knife. And apparently he had injured a few people, if I'm not mistaken. So stay tuned. This is an update on that story. The NYPD released body-worn camera footage on May 1st of 2026 of the fatal shooting of 44-year-old Anthony Griffin. That's the guy I was talking about, who attacked three straight hangers, with a machete, I just mentioned right now, at the Grand Central. Oh, that's not Times Square, Grand Central, at the Grand Central subway station last month. The video shows the encounter from April 11th of this year, where detectives Ryan Godfrey and Anthony Mineta confronted Gifford as he ascended a stairwell holding a 17-inch blade overhead. Despite being ordered to drop the weapon more than 20 times and detectives pleading that they want to get him help, Griffin acted erratically, shouted, "I am Lucifer, and shoot me," and moved towards the officers. Detective Godfrey fired 2 shots when Griffin continued his advance, and he was later pronounced dead at Bellevue Hospital. States here, Griffin randomly slashed 3 elderly people. I remember this: an 84-year-old man, a 65-year-old man, and a 70-year-old woman, causing serious but not life-threatening injuries, including a skull fracture and a facial lacerations. The attack began on a number 7 train and continued. Oh, that was the Bronx. Forgive me. All right, so and continued on the platform for the 4, 5. Yeah, I was right. 4, 5, and 6 lines. Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch stated that the officers took a decisive action to stop a threat to the public after de-escalating attempts failed. Damn. I don't know how you guys feel about this story. Particularly for me, it's unfortunate someone had to die due to the circumstance, and people were injured. And again, I talk about this side note about mental health, how crucial we need to really support more than ever people who are mentally ill in New York City, and also worldwide, but particularly here in New York City, we have a lot of crisis. We have a mental health crisis, that's what it is. And unfortunately, we don't have a lot of supportive support system. If anything, we need more reliable people that are able to give these people the help and care that they need, and more places that are suitable for them, so they won't be, let's say, unmedicated, or they will not be out there, God forbid, we're just saying. So yeah, but that was it for breaking news, everybody. As you guys can see, yes. Let's get right into one of my favorite part of the show. Of course, breaking news is one of them, but another one, as you guys know, is celebrity news. That's right. Let's go.
Audio Jungle.
Yeah, celebrity news, where you give you all the good tea, honey, lemon, sugar, whatever you want in this episode of the celebrity news. We always give you a little extra sometimes when we can. So with that in mind, let's talk about the first story here. We're going to talk about this pictures. And here we go. So you guys don't see that. Actually, side note, The Rock, I saw on Instagram, which is interesting. He was there to support, as you see, that's well-known actor Stanley Tucci, and also the young lady next to him, Emily Blunt, have received their walk of. I hope I said it right. They call it the walk of fame, I believe. If not, that's Chinese theater over there. But anyway, The Rock. I saw. I think a TMZ was something. Put a clip of him getting pulled over. I'm talking about The Rock, by the way. And apparently they gave him a ticket. I don't know what was the story, but apparently he was cool about it, of course, and he was speaking to the officer, and the officer gave him a ticket, whatever the case may be. It was just weird, though. But it was cool and casual, so I don't know, just saying a side note to the story. But anyway, so it states here, former co-stars and real-life in-laws, oh, that's cute, Emily Blunt and Stanley Tucci, which I love his acting, by the way, he's amazing, were honored with adjacent stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. That was right, forgive me. In a rare joint ceremony on April 30th of 2026. The event held at a 690, right, forgive me, let me get this right, the address. 6930 Hollywood Boulevard. Took place just one day before the theatrical release of their highly anticipated sequel, The Devil Wears Prada. By the way, I think it's out now. Yeah. It states here the ceremony drew a crowd of A-list collaborators, including Meryl Streep, Robert Downey Jr., Matt Damon, and Dwayne, which I mentioned right now, The Rock Johnson. All of the whom delivered speeches honoring the duo's careers. Blunt and Tucci are brothers-in-law. Didn't know. Tucci is married to Blunt's sister, Felicity, who attended alongside Blunt's husband, John Fronsky, who I said it right. States here their stars the 2,841st and 2,842nd. That's wow, how many people on the walk? Marked them as the third and fourth members of the original Devil Wears Prada cast to receive the honor, joining Streep and Anne Hathaway. By the way, I never saw the first one. I wasn't too impressed, but I heard reviews of it, so maybe one day I'll watch it before I watch this one. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so back to here. So it states here that Blunt described the moment as heavenly, while Tucci joked that being a part of the Hollywood for 45 years has been absolutely exhausting, but something he wouldn't trade for the world. Streep, however I said it right, who reunited with the pair for the upcoming sequel, given an emotional tribute reflecting on the tough times and great friendship she has shared with Tucci over the years. That is amazing. Congratulations, both of you guys. Again, I love Tucci is amazing. Great actor. Method actor. Great. Love it. And all that's said and done. So let's go into the next one on celebrity news. This is what we got here today. This one's shocking. But then again, I don't know. Just a side note before we get to the story. As you guys know, Chris Brown is releasing another album. It's called, I think, Brown, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. And I saw one of his videos recently. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't even watch. It was like 6 minutes long, by the way. And I didn't even watch this in 2 minutes. It was kind of emulating that movie Sinners. By the way, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. The two brothers that were, went to this kind of like this place they kind of rented and da-da-da. But it was kind of similar a little bit. But you gotta watch it. I forgot the name of the show. Forgive me. I forgot the name of the video, but it's out now. It's the new one that came out. Other than that, like I said again, yeah, I wasn't impressed with this video. He had in this video Usher. I think two other Tank was in it. He's in this video as well. He played the background singer, which is really interesting because I'm into music. I'm a music head. So if you guys didn't know, many years ago, Tank, the artist Tank, as you know, before he became an artist, he was many years ago a songwriter and also did a lot of background vocals for a lot of these mainstream artists back in the day. A lot of people don't know that. So just a sign up with his career. But yeah, right, so Tank was there. Of course, he was in the feature, and also Usher was there. And I forgot another artist, forgive me, I forgot his name, but yeah, I wasn't too impressed. And I'm like, by the way, congratulations. He just gave birth to himself and his young son, I believe he just came out like a week ago or so. Big shout out to him again. He had him and his young lady, beautiful girlfriend, I forgot her name, forgive me, have welcomed into the world their child, first child together. But I think this will be his fourth child. Because I know he has, I think, 2 daughters. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Was prior first baby mama. I'm just being what it is. And then he had 2 other kids with 2 other women. So I think this is the 4th one. You know what I'm thinking. Anyway, congratulations, Chris Brown, and many, many greatness for you on being a father again. So kudos. All right. So with that, man, let's go into the story. So it states here on Friday 1st, May 1st, forgive me, of 2026. Markeith Conjunius, I hope I can't make this up with his name, who's 35 years old, was arrested after allegedly firing a CO2 style handgun during a dispute on the street outside singer Chris Brown's residence in the Tarazana neighborhood of Los Angeles. That's what it says here. States here a female victim called 911 in around 4 p.m. to report that someone was shooting at her vehicle. Now, Conjunius, who I said right, who has worked as a private security guard for over a decade, reportedly told LAPD, forgive me, wrong one, officers that an argument began when the woman refused to leave the area. He claimed he hired at her car only after she drove over his foot. Interesting. Continuous for us, I don't say his name right, was taken into custody at the scene and booked on charges as of assault with a deadly weapon other than a firearm and vandalism. He was held on $50,000 bail and released on bond early Saturday morning. Authorities confirmed the incident occurred on the public street, not on Brown's private property, while some sources indicate it is unclear if Brown was home. Other reports suggest that he was inside with his children, but not involved in the altercation. No injuries were reported, and the victim did not require hospitalization. That is crazy. How do you guys feel about that story? I don't know. Again, when it comes to people's safety in general, it's really necessary that we need to have the right people in that field. And I know apparently, Chris Brown and a few other artists out there like Rihanna, which she had another scare too a while back. I think that was already been out there for a while about that young lady who entered her home and almost tried to shoot her and her kids. Luckily, they were inside, but yeah, and they didn't have unfortunately security, which is weird because like if you're mainstream or you're like kind of like on the public's eye, you need to have security at all costs. And another thing, Ice Spice, side note with this, Ice Spice, you guys know, she got basically knocked the fuck out. In other words, at McDonald's, I mean, where's your security? You got good money. You can't pay the security to watch you, to protect you. That's the point of you. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Anyway, but recently, just a sign up before the story. And apparently, Ice Spice, because of the situation with McDonald's and all that case may be, and whatever, with the young lady who basically hit her in that sense at that location in LA. Apparently, she's now she's working with Wendy's. True story. She's working with Wendy's right now. She's actually the spokesperson, as they call it, for them, for her new, it's called Chicken Spicy, no pun intended, sandwich. I guess it's a meal, as a combo meal or whatever. And apparently, she's in the works with them and she's promoting them heavy. So, hey, I mean, I don't know what they call it as a publicity stunt. I don't know. I think it was. But she's cashing her money. She's like, you know what? Excuse my French. Fuck it. If something happened to me at this establishment and they didn't support me, I'm going somewhere and make my money. And I think that's a very smart move. So, girl, you making your money back. Get it all the way. Why sue McDonald's when you can make money with another establishment? I ain't knocking it. But anyway, too strong. All right, next one on and last one on celebrity news. We got here. Do I have the picture? Yes, we do. Thank God. That in my news, you guys can see that's Post Malone. Ooh, excuse me. Now, apparently, there's a sign note to this right here. It says here, Post Malone has delayed the start of his Big Ass Stadium Tour Part 2 by approximately 3 weeks to finish his upcoming double album, reportedly titled The Internal Buzz. Oh, nice. In a statement shared on May 1st of 2026, he explained that the original timeline isn't really lining up, and he needs more time to deliver the music he promised. Forgive me. While the tour was originally scheduled to begin on May 13th of this year, the updated schedule has resulted in both cancellations and new official launch date for the stadium run. Now, states here, the delay has led to the complete cancellation of several early tour dates. Fans in these cities will receive automatic refunds from their point of purchase. From May 13th in Texas at the Sun Bowl Stadium, May 19th, Waco, Texas, McLean Stadium, May 23rd, Balton Rue, LA. I think that's Louisiana, by the way. At Tiger Stadium, May 26th, Birmingham, Alabama at Protective Stadium. May 29th, Tampa, Florida at Raymond James Stadium. June 5th, Oxford, I think that's Minnesota, if I'm mistaken, at Flaunt Hemingway Stadium. So these are locations that was canceled. So just give me the dates right there for that and also as well. It states here, May 16th. Post Malone, that's the day he was supposed to be, yeah. Post Malone is still scheduled to perform at the Boots in the Park Festival in Albuquerque, New Mexico. As of June 9th of this year, the official stadium leg of the tour featuring Jelly Roll and Carter Faith is now expected to properly launch at the Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. Forgive me, like my mind's not even here today. Boop, 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 boop. All right, so that was it for celebrity news. Hope you guys like that scoop this week. And you know how we do. We always give you updated news information when it comes to celebrity news. All that said and done, and then some. Yes, you already know. So that was it for that. Now let's get into the next thing here. I talked about this earlier in the show, earlier today. But again, we're going to focus, like you said, each month, which you know is May, by the way. We always focus on different type of health matters or just educational, formative things we want to always bring our address to, right? So with that in mind, what we're going to discuss this month, of course, is cystic, I got wrong one. Cystic fibrosis, okay, awareness month. This is when I need my coffee. I need my coffee. Yeah, so we're going to play a clip for you guys. And it's basically just a rundown of what it is and who it affects children, but it's going to break it down more to the video clip. So again, you're watching Vero G, Spider Radio Show, your host Vero G, and we'll be right back. Yes. Yes.
Now that's a question. Cystic fibrosis is, well, a lot of different things to a lot of different people. Nearly 11,000 in the UK. And in the UK, each week, 2 people die from CF and 5 more babies are born with it. Which probably means a lot of you are watching this in search of answers to that big question. So, let's get started. Cystic fibrosis is about genetics. You can't catch it. But if both your parents have the CF gene, there's a 1 in 4 chance you'll be born with the condition. About 1 in 25 people carry the gene, and most don't even know it. And I should say at the start, there's currently no getting rid of it. All sounds a bit gloomy, right? But whilst there's no cure, a lovely life is still possible. Just look at me. You see, I have CF, so I think I'm a good person to tell you a little bit more about it. Cystic fibrosis is caused by a faulty gene that disrupts the movement of salt and water in the body's cells, making the mucus in people with CF thicker and stickier. This sticky mucus causes problems, mainly in the lungs and digestive system, but also affects other parts of the body too. It's not nice. The small airways in the lungs can get clogged up with this mucus, causing infections and, over time, damage to the lungs. So, what does all that mean for everyday life? Well, here are some of the symptoms. Frequent chest infections, severe or prolonged coughs, wheezing or shortness of breath, abnormal bowel movements, difficulty gaining weight, and for most men, infertility. There's also the issue of never being able to meet up with anyone else with CF. Basically, we could make each other unwell because of the bugs and infections that get transmitted between people with the condition. For better or worse, CF is a part of me. It may be an unhealthy relationship, but there are a lot of daily treatments to tackle cystic fibrosis effectively, which can make our union that bit more harmonious. A whole host of antibiotics to fight infections in my lungs. They're not all that colourful, but you get the idea. Physiotherapy to help shift the mucus that builds up around my organs. Enzyme capsules to take with food. They're really not that hard to swallow. And talking of food, we need a special high-fat diet to make sure our bodies get all the nutrients that it needs. And more drugs to thin that sticky mucus. People with CF sometimes need to take over 40 tablets a day. It's a burden for sure, but it's the preferred option. If conventional treatments no longer work, a lung transplant might be needed. Cystic fibrosis presents daily compromises and challenges, but with careful management and the right treatment, people with CF can lead full and happy lives. Work, travel, family, it's all possible. Recent figures suggest that half of people with CF will live past their 47th birthday. But it's also thought that a baby born today with cystic fibrosis could live longer as life expectancy continues to increase with the amazing advances in treatment and care. So, what is cystic fibrosis? It's a serious condition, but one that an army of people out there are very serious about beating for good.
All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. You're watching Real G Spider-Man Show. You go Real G. That's right. So I hope this information was informative any way possible, because I was like, I was researching. I'm like, I heard of it, but didn't know too much of it. So while we're learning together at the same time about this, so it's it's unfortunate, but as long as you know how to manage it and take care of it, and just have the right treatments, and just one day at a time with this. And I think it's, like I said, it's really crucial to know about these things, because you never know who's being impacted by it or being affected by it, for the most part. So yeah, just it's always good to learn about these things and all that said and done, and be educated to it as well. So, all right, so that was that for this week on the show. That's right. So before we get out of here, finally, I want to say one more time, guys, you can follow me at my Instagram, which is @officialVeroG. If you'd like to follow me, you're more welcome to do so, and I will follow you guys back. Also, on here quickly, I want to just add on here, if you'd like to be a guest on the show, you're more than welcome to contact me on that Instagram, or if you have me on Facebook already, again, you're more than welcome to find me there, those platforms. And if you'd like to be a guest on the show, just let's make it happen. Again, you have a story as well, or you want to, anything there on the screen, you see it right there, you're more welcome to contact me, and let's make that definitely happen for you guys. So I appreciate that. Also, guys, as you guys know, I'm working on the June issue, right, of the Vero G Spotlight magazine. So if you'd like to be a guest, or not a guest, forgive me, if you'd like to be on that magazine, you're more than welcome to contact me here on Instagram or on Facebook. We have me there already with all that said and done. And submissions are open as it is, so you guys already know. So you guys already know. That's right. Last but not least, let me just double check here quickly. Yes. Last but not least, guys, go vote for us again for the 10th LDM Music Awards. This one here, you see, we're on the hip hop category, forgive me, for the song "No Hope" with lyrics and myself. Voting is once a week, by the way, guys. Once a week, so definitely I appreciate for your support if you do so. Also check out my song "My Anxiety," which is on the pop category. All information is on the screen. You guys can see the website is there as well. It's www.ldmradio.com/vote. And last but not least, my song "Rompe Mi Corazón" is on the Latin category, and that's for those are the categories we're under. So definitely support that. And again, where to, look up on the screen. If you get to watch the show now later on, as a recap, all information is on the screen here below as well. Yeah. So with that in mind, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today on the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. Yes. See, I'm getting a little tired. I know myself. I'm like, yeah, I need to go lay down. With that in mind. But again, I want to thank our amazing guest this week for coming through, and she's phenomenal. Again, artist Jemini. Go support her. Go check her out. Go check our new song called "Take a Minute," and her song "Layers." And she got other songs as well out there now. So go check her out. She's amazing, and spread the love, share, guys. If anything, I always want to leave now a last minute kind of moment. So I'm going to add that to the show. I'm gonna get some nice with it. I'll see what I can do. But anyways, just last. I don't know how Jerry Springer does his last thing. What's that thing? I forgot they used to call it. But for me, I guess with this show, we can work around it. It's still kind of new, so I'll work around it. But I think for now is the end of the day. Always love yourself, and always cherish the moments you have in this world. And just enjoy life. So that end, I'm out of here, guys. Your girl here, Vero G, signing out. Have a great week in advance. Be blessed out there. And I'll see you guys soon this week, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I think we do have a few guests coming up this week. So stay tuned for that. I guess I'll see you guys Friday. I think so, right? Yeah, Friday. My mind's not here today. I think Friday's something. It's one of those days. Anyway, guys, we're out of here. God bless you. Have a great week. And until then, signing out. Your girl here, Vero G, is going to sleep. Good night. Have a good one, guys. Bye.
That as plus size woman you're
Dre,
doing it, and I'm like,
Hood Baby.
but why can't you do it? And she's like, well, Mom's like, I'm not pretty enough. And she's
like
pretty.
when
She's
when
very
our
pretty.
songs
And I was
come
like,
about, like
but you
we'll get a
are.
beat.
And she's like,
and we
but
just sit back and vibe to
I
it.
have this,
And when we was hearing it, like
body and these
with the way
stretch
the
marks,
beat
and
is
I'm
set
like,
up,
and
say got the amazing
or
Maroon 5,
someone came up to me on a show
saying
and like,
that
I could
Light
never do
Jagger. So
this. I
that
had
song was real
surgery on my
smooth,
neck
and
and
I
I have
could
this
see we
scar, and
both
I'm like,
consider
and
ourselves smooth
I said,
people. You know what I'm saying?
to
So
me,
we just added
scars show
a
what we
little sauce
survived.
to
They're a
it,
badge of
and
honor.
just came out and brought a little vibe to it.
It's
Honestly,
not a flaw. It
just a
makes you
little turn
unique.
up,
It
because
says,
I
hey,
know my
I did
first
this.
project
I
I came
accomplished this. I
more
lived
subtle.
through it, and I'm
I
better
came more
for it.
subtle
So
because it was around
you know,
February,
that's
Valentine's. You got the
what
love,
I
you got the
really
pain. People going
predominantly
through breakups
love
around
to
that time
share with
frame as well
people,
too. So
and
this time
just
around
bring
with
that awareness, because I'm I'm plus size. I'm going out there, I'm doing this stuff. All eyes are on me when I'm
really
doing this
honestly,
stuff,
like when
and
our songs come about,
I
like
still
we'll
struggle
hear a beat
sometimes. I remember going to
and we
one New
just
York
sit back and
Fashion Week.
vibe
I
to
had,
it. And when we was hearing it, like with the
imposter
way the beat is
syndrome, and I
set up,
told this girl
say
who's
got the
pretty
amazing
well known
Maroon
model, and I'm
5,
like,
you know what I'm saying,
I
that
feel like
Light
I don't
Jagger. So
belong
that
because you
song was
have all
real